Hello everybody, welcome back to another stream. Today we are playing Genshin Impact again, and once again I have forgotten completely that the Spiral Abyss exists, and there is currently 7 hours left. I realized yesterday, I'm like, oh, today's the second last day, and then I completely forgot about it. And then I'm just like sitting here and I'm playing my new game, and I'm just like, oh wait, the Spiral Abyss, that's today, and I'm like, shit. So today's the day to do it, or at least attempt to do it. Get something out of it. It's free gems just sitting there. 7 hours left, so if you're tuning in and you're like, oh shit, Spiral Abyss, forgot about it, get 7 hours to do. 7 hours to go. So that's all good and guac. Great. Fantastic. Hello, hello.
Transferring commodities back and forth.
I have no idea what this spiral entails at all. I'm not too worried. I've been doing pretty good as of late. It's not too bad. So last time we did 36 stars. I think it was first try. It was the same as it was like the time before, and I did better. So what is this? After the character's elemental skill hits an opponent, that opponent's physical and elemental res will be decreased by 12% for 8 seconds. So what does that mean? So that's really good. That's free. Okay, so as long as you're using elements, you're going to lower... Oh no, physical and element, everything. After using your elemental skill, after it hits, it lowers their... So wait, after the elemental skills hits an opponent. So if the elemental skill hits multiple times, it will trigger all three. So let's say, for example, Fischl or Yae Miko, this really works. I don't know why they're showing Lisa, but whatever. Sure. Okay. I'll keep that in mind, but I probably won't even remember it. How did I do last time? I was using Yellen. That's what I wanted. I wanted to use Yelan. And she put in some work, not gonna lie. Oh, excuse me. Raiden Shogun did a big hit last time. Yae Miko, yeah, of course. Yae Miko is always going to do your elemental skills if you use her, because you get to use it 3 at a time. Absolutely. And Zhongli again for bursts. Time to bring out your Lisa? Absolutely. It was her birthday the other day on the 9th of June. Her birthday is 6'9", and she's like 420 years old, so that's hilarious how that works out. So is floor 9 the same as it always is? Like, enough time goes by that I forget what floor 9 looks like. Every time I come to it, I'm like, is this the same? Yes, it is the same. I don't think floor 9 ever changes, which is annoying. Floor 9 should change by now. I don't know why it doesn't. Like, floor 10 can have, like, Fatui Harbinger dudes, or whatever they're called, Lectors and Hectors, but, like, floor 10, floor 9, whatever. Put that Kagura? Oh, yeah, you have the weapon. I was like, what the hell's Kagura in this game? Kagura is so many different things. Then we have... I don't think it's Karura. I think it's... not the Senbon Kagura. Whatever it is. It's the cat toy, I imagine you're talking about. So then on floor 10, you have some boys. And then you have some boys. And yeah, I was right. So we have Lecter... yeah, Lecter and Harold. Chamber 10. Okay. I don't usually look ahead at 10, but it is what it is. So what is it? The end of this, it's just beat a Frost guy and then beat a Rock guy in the same run. So just have, like, what is it, Fire? I usually just bring Klee, honestly. Alright. I'm not too worried. I've forgotten everything. Thank God this is here. Right, yeah. I usually just run Fire on Team 1. So I will bring... I do like the combo of Yellen and Klee. That's really fun. With all the vaporizations and things like that. Then I think I'll grab Albedo and Chi-Chi. Nice little melty vape freeze kind of bullshit goes on there. Team 2. I don't even know what's on the second half. Just a bunch of boys. Like, floor 9 is just pick whoever you want, honestly. Sure, give me my girl Rosaria. And you, sure. That's fine. I mean, if I'm not using my favorite character in some capacity, like, what's the point? You bring out the big guns for when you need them. Recharge 20, sure. I have not played Genshin, like, intensively since, like, a while, so if I'm rusty, it's absolutely warranted. I think all I did was, like, fight bosses and barely did commissions, and I don't play events, so, I don't know. You're lazy? Oh, like, what do you mean by that? Like, you did a wish after and you got a 5-star? Is that what you meant? Is that what you mean?
Burst forth.
What? Oh, that was in his range? Man, this game literally tells you hitboxes of things and you still get hit. Oh, no. Damn. See, I'm really bad because I'm using water on water. This is that thing streamers do, where we just forget how to play.
Moments of birth.
Oh, Chi-Chi heals me. Like, oh my god, I feel like a ditz.
Really?
Wow, I'd never seen that guy tackle so hard in my life. But that's rough, buddy. I mean, you got a 5-star, but that's a shame. It's not the one you wanted. I know a lot of people kind of felt like Yellen was not here long.
Right here.
They're like, what? She's gone already? Like, a lot of people had that reaction. Wait, the thunder's hitting on the barrier? Really? It's Raiden Shogun that can't do that. That's right. It's not Yay. I always get that mixed up, like what interaction happens. But okay, so it's Raiden Shogun that can't hit shields. Alright. When you guys do Spiral, how do you, like, go about it? Like, for me, I find I will put my stronger team on team 2 and my, like, lesser strong team on team 1 most of the time. Just because I know the second team can kind of pick up the slack for the first. And I sometimes feel like the second half is, like, more important than the first half. For a lot of things. I find that's usually how my teams are built. Like, I'll usually have Raiden Shogun on team 2. Characters like that. And then other, you know, more versatile characters on team 1. That's kind of the pattern I find.
Quietly now. Here comes the
I think my problem is I my bursts enough. Like, I just hold on to bursts like they're gold.
Live. Feel this ancient power.
Yeah. It makes sense to me.
right now. Right here.
I will have order.
You can't run.
Test subject. Another test subject. I got careful.
Oh, yeah.
I got careful.
I hear he's like a hard carry for a lot of people, Kazuha.
Right here. A sight to behold. Right now.
Oh, it's done, okay. So for you, it depends how many you're fighting as opposed to, like, what you're fighting? For me, I just try to make sure I have an answer to, like, what should be the main problem. Is 4-3 and get 40% attack? Absolutely. Yeah, you start getting all those,
Life goes on.
what do you call those? Oh, wow. Wait, I didn't take any damage from that? Oh, I have a shield.
Busted.
See, I'm still under the impression that, like, Yellen can do damage with Circle, and she can't.
Burst forth. Game's up. Fun's over.
Yeah, Riptides. And another thing I tend to forget is that elemental charge doesn't transfer from floor 9 to 10 to 11 to 12. Like, it's all independent. You don't have to save up for the next encounter.
Right here. Emerge.
Guide you.
Oh, what? Oh, right, the lightning. Like, how did he die? Absolutely. So what's here? Electro Mage. I'm pretty sure you just use ice for this floor. Something like that. Yeah, it's Hector, whatever, Lecter. I generally will use, like, this is where I'll use Shenhe and Ganyu and just do the whole run. And then you have the other side where I'll bring Rosaria to freeze him. Apart from that, it's nothing too... Oh, absolutely! Rosaria, D. And like, everyone says this where it's like, oh, well, my character's not even fully built yet. And she's not. It's just, I can't get artifacts. I don't know how many times... It was the first time it happened to me the other day. I was farming artifacts, and it's like, you can't get artifacts. I'm like, but I haven't got a good one yet. Like, and then it forces you to go enhance something that could be good, and it's like, like, I'm trying to get the thing I need, and it's like, I don't want anything else. And it makes you waste Mora. It's, like, artifact cap needs to go up, honest to God. There should be no limit on artifacts. Like, I could understand, like, a limit on, like, 1-star artifacts, because you could just get so many, you get, like, 100 a day. So in, like, 10 days, you get 1,000, but, like, they need to, like, at least 4 to 5 times the storage for artifacts. That's bugging me. Because, like, you get all this food, and it's just like, well, I have nothing good to use it on. I didn't get the piece I need yet. And it's just, like, it's so annoying. It's frustrating. Because then you waste Mora, and it's like, now I gotta go farm Mora. And it's like, god damn it. Ugh, okay, so what am I up against? Right. I said, Shenhe, Ganyu. I like Zhongli with Ganyu, because you get to protect her while she's aiming. And then, Jean for the swirly whirl. Wait, how do I switch path? Oh, okay, L3. I was like, triangle. It didn't work. Oh. This is the other dude. Water dude. So Rosaria. I really, 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 really want, like, a DPS that makes their own shield that's not Geo. Like, oh my god. I would love that. Because then you could do, like, more fun stuff. Oh well. Because I like to have a shield and a healer every time, but I have so many, like, DPS and sub DPS that I don't know what to do. The Artifact of Legend. Yeah. Oh man, that dungeon for Raiden, the friggin' Emblem of Severed Fate, that fucking sucks. Like, absolutely, it's just horrible. It is just a horrible experience. I guess I'll go Raiden, Shogun, Albedo, and Chi-Chi for more crit, I guess. I'm not entirely worried, which are famous last words, I know. Mastery? Sure. How do I play as Gan or Shenhe? You do a charge and then a regular, and then you just go to town? Cool.
I will have order.
Obey! My will involve access denied.
It's been proven. I'm still not a fan that they changed the artifacts in the Spiral Abyss to that one for Zhao, and it's like, go away with you. That still bothers me.
Stabilize.
My will embodied.
Did that kill?
Manifest.
My Shenhe does no damage. All day yesterday I started playing Fire Emblem Three Hopes on the Switch, and I have 17 hours in it. I have been playing that, like, just, oh my god, having a great time. That's pretty cool, 18 crit. I've never seen crit that high before. I mean, and that's my problem with crit, is that no matter, I would rather have, as a personal choice, I would rather have 5%, like just the base crit on every artifact. I would rather have like just 3 crit or whatever on average on my flower, my feather, my hourglass, and my cup, and just wear a crit helmet. Because like the 30% on the head piece is like more than you get on average. You have 20 crit on a bunch of stuff? Wow. A bunch of noblesse, is that it? It got cut off, but I'm assuming noblesse. But me personally, I'd rather just crit exist on every artifact passively and just wear a crit helmet and just max out crit damage on every piece. Like, that's what I would want. It was just crit damage and then just crit to exist on an artifact. To me, that's the that's what I would love to get. But you know, you're playing a gacha, so gacha gear. It's not to say that it's not good to get it, but that would just be optimal for me. Because most of the time, anyway, I get enough crit on my other pieces to run like a crit damage helmet, crown, or whatever you want to call that thing. It's all dependent on what the others have, to be honest. But I like it when you can just run like crit rate on the helmet and just max crit damage on like everything else, especially the helmet. That's the best way. Because for me, like 30, 40 crit, that's enough. You get a weapon with critical on it, you're golden. You're a golden boy. Didn't we just grab mastery? When character HP is greater than 50%, I don't care about that. Elemental damage, let's go.
Unleash. Access denied. We're Rex. I swear by my sword.
Yeah, I hear you. That where's all the enemies? They're all dead. Where's the last guy? What the fuck? Yeah, the red horn. That thing's crazy. I almost wanted to get it, but just for like Noelle or some other character. But like, I'm like I heard, but I got the Geo Claymore 5 R5 going for Raiden's weapon, so I'm like I can't justify this purchase. I can't justify the gamble. Did he teleport? I tried to dash. In the other game I'm playing, the downward button, like south, is dash. So I hit like X, and I'm like, oh, that's not dash. I jumped. Oh my god. Because on the Switch it's like B, but on PlayStation it's something else. Okay, he is taking forever to kill. Holy crap. Well, that was Team 2. Okay. So this is the Lecter fight. Right on, right on. I will take crit rate, crit damage. Absolutely. Oh, it's you.
Order guide you.
By ordinance divine.
Wow. That fucking hit him pretty hard. That was like, what, 50k? Like, fuck. I don't usually get that kind of stuff from my Ganyu, so seeing like 30, 50. It was like, what the fuck?
Peace and hope find you. Stabilize.
Transfiguration, born of ice and frost.
Set you free.
There we go. He was like, ow.
Shine down. Feel this ancient power.
Oh yeah. That must have been on top of some water.
No escape. Punishment. Life goes on.
Get him, Chi-Chi. Fuck him up.
Now you shall perish.
Hey, King. How you doing? Why did the flower not come down? In the business, we call that some BS.
Great undertaking.
Alright, so what's on this floor? You're doing fine, that's great. Glad to have you. Been playing Genshin long? So what do we got here? We got a Stonehide guy, Rocky boy, and then some Samurai boys, and then Icy boys, and then Fatui, some Right, last time... Wait, Bolt Eater and Rhyme Eater. That's not the duo boss, is it? I made that mistake last time. I was like super hyper prepared to like fight the duo boss. I'm like, oh shit, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? And it just was like regular things, and I was like, this is lame. Okay, so floor 11. Okay, so a bunch of Samurai boys, Rocky boys. So floor 1 looks like I'm gonna need some kind of fire and some kind of Geo or a Claymore. Claymore could work. Claymore could work. I could see myself use Eula. I don't bring her out often, but I could see it. Just because Claymore breaks up rocks and it breaks up ice and stuff like that. So just a bunch of boys. They probably have some stupid sigil on the ground that glows that makes them immune to something that I have no idea of knowing. But we can expect that, I guess. Rock Fond, Rift Hound, and then Vathimal boys. But you know what does work on everything on the first floor? Raiden Shogun. Raiden Shogun would rip and tear all these guys up. With a little pyro support from like Klee. Could be interesting. And then with all those guys. Eula approved. We could do Eula Raiden. That's the combo, isn't it? Yeah, that's the combo. Because you get the energy recharge, you get the big bonus, Eula Raiden. Eula Raiden. What's on second half? Bunch of dudes, and baptismal people. Maybe you want some cryo down there. Maybe. Don't know. Eula Raiden. Zhongli would be overkill on that team. I think I'll throw Albedo for the shield. And then, probably Chi-Chi for crit rate. That'd be nice, actually. Crit rate with Raiden could be interesting. Crit rate as well. Okay, so then I can go balls deep on this team. And what am I up against? A bunch of dudes. Tui and Baptismal boys. So I am going to grab Rosaria, Miko, Zhongli, Jean. Yeah, for sure. We'll see how it goes. We'll let it play. My Eula's rusty though. Crit rate sounds. Oh, what is this? Can I leave? I hate this. I want Tartaglia right now. My whole life is just like, can I have Tartaglia and Chi-Chi instead of Eula right now? Fuck. I can't freeze? Shit, I didn't know it was this stupid thing. Oh, I hate this thing. When this thing used to be like all 3 floors of 11, I wouldn't do it. I would not do it. Fuck.
Illusion shattered. Come into being. Feel this ancient power.
Beg for mercy. Blood of frost.
Oh, that worked. That was OD.
Torn to oblivion.
Let's go. They all exploded. How do I lock on? We can't lock on in Genshin.
Live. Witness the great undertaking.
Can you not be an asshole today?
Freeze to the core. Eye for an eye.
Just gonna say, those little albedo shields came in clutch. I'm just gonna say that kind of hurt. That would have hurt. That was something else. They're all just grouped up, blocking against the thing that can't hurt them. Explode. I like that. Time to fuck it up.
We'll have order.
Okay, I'm gonna run here, throw it on the thing. Thank you. Half the time I'd go to do that, and auto aim is just like, nope, you can't do that. Not today.
Hear me.
C6 Gene debut? Yeah! Get the defense Baron thingy. Get that damage reduction. Woohoo! Hello, gentlemen. That guy came right in the cutscene. He's like, I'm coming to look at you. How did I miss him? Like, the most important guy. Wait, it's back already? There, that's where the spear belongs. Right on the damn thing. Is it gone? It's gone. Burst damage? Is it my birthday? Oh my god. What is that? Oh no. 3? Oh my.
Inazuma shines eternal. Shudder.
Moment of birth. Come into being.
Beg for mercy.
Albedo doing some damage. What is that thing?
Shine down. Wheel of life. Crush. Blood of frost. I condemn you.
I'm gonna die. Oh, you can dodge. Look at that.
Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish.
I gotta get off that ice block. There we go. Was he resonating ice or something? Kind of felt weird.
Emerge. Right here. Emerge.
But yeah, like I've been playing other games, so like playing Genshin just feels like I know what I'm doing, but it's just on memory. Like I'm just like, what am I doing? I hit R3 to lock on and it didn't work.
Right here. Emerge.
Stabilize.
Hello, ma'am. Why can't I pick you up? What the hell? I want to put her right in the spear, and it's like, nah, I ain't getting picked up in here. What the hell? What the fuck? Oh, I thought I was done. Oh my god, I thought I was on floor 12. Alright. More burst damage? Really? Okay, I'll take it. Absolutely. What's here? Some Rocky Boys.
Shine down.
Feel this ancient power.
Freeze to the core. Eye for an eye.
Fuck! What the fuck? They took like 65k. Oh shit. Is this corrosion?
Rise. Torn to oblivion.
Oh, she had like a hit collision error thingy. Where is he?
Moment of birth.
Ah,
Live.
shit.
Wheel of life.
Can I hit you with my thing so I can get it back? Thank you.
Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
Bye. Okay. Bye. Oh, give me that shield. Oh, I already got a shield. How did I get a shield? Weird. We take those? We take those.
Right now. Emerge. Right here.
I will have order.
Judgment.
Wait. Hear me. A sight to behold. Emerge. Right now. Right here.
You can't run.
Lights out.
This is order.
30K. Let me out of there. Yeah. Let me out. Let me out. Okay, cool. All right. What's on 12? I think this is familiar. I think it's the same. I see Magu Stinky over there. Primordial Baptismal. That's what it is. No, that's what I thought it was. Last time I thought it was them, but it wasn't. I'm not sure. Wasn't it last time you had to fight like the 3 friggin' fire dudes at the same time? Something stupid. Something like that. Magu Kenki, Magu Kenki. Perpetual Mechanical Array, Magu Kenki. Yeah, she thick. She got them damage for days. I mean, I don't know what increased it. Was it the enemy is getting debuffed in their defense by hitting them with elemental skills, I guess. But apart from that, yeah. Like I'll usually see like 23, 25 maybe. I never saw 30. Not under regular without buffing and doing a bunch of other stuff. So I remember this Geo Cryo flower place that was like, I think last time it was like 9 of them or something. So like they're gonna be all over the place. So I probably want like Yei Miko just to hit something constantly. But Yei Miko also fucks up Ruin Guards. Like I find Electro just works really well on them. So I got a debate here. Second floor is Frost Arm, Lava Trail, Ice Shield, and then there's Magu Kenki. I can beat Magu Kenki, no problem. But that I usually use like one specific team to do it. So the question is, can I do everything else with that team or without using those characters? Because like that's going into it, I'm building to beat Magu Kenki. I agree. Yeah, okay. Let me see. Geo Bishop, some Frost Boys, Ice Whirl. Yeah, I might use. I could see myself using Eula and Eula and I could see myself using Eula and Yei Miko for floor 1. Because like neutral hits do pretty well against everything, and again it's Frost Arm and Ice Shields and shit. So that'll be pretty good, I think. And we can do some big damage with the burst and all that stuff. And then Perpetual Mechanical Array. That's pretty much just the Magu Kenki team, as far as I'm concerned. So I'll give it a shot. You know, once we get to 12, we can just keep retrying 12, so that's not too bad. Husks? What are husks? I don't know what a husk is. It sounds familiar, but I don't know what it is. Hey, woman, Kai. What's up? Now we're at the end. We're in the final battle. We've got 6.5 hours to do it. Yellen is a threat as well, or as an option. Oh, that husk. Okay. Yeah, that I've never gotten good stuff from that. Like I wanted to build that for Albedo, and I can't out DPS my Albedo build. Like I ran it for a long time, and I just couldn't get anything from it, and I just gave up. Doesn't exist to me anymore. Okay, so I want Albedo and Raiden work well together because you're hitting them in the circle. It's a good combo. Chi-Chi, yeah. And then to deal with Magu Kenki. And that's usually Raiden Shogun. It's usually Rosaria. But Yellen might be really, really, really strong because she'll power up Raiden Shogun. I want to try that out. I think about it sometimes. Because then you can just bzz, 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 keep doing like super shocks and shit. And get your damage up. I'll give it a shot. See how it goes. Alright. If it doesn't work, it's not the end of the world. You're going to give me elemental skill damage? Absolutely.
Emerge. Vengeance will be mine. Rack and ruin.
I couldn't plunge off that? Are you serious? Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Right now.
Burst forth. Feel this ancient power.
Rise. Show them. Right here. Nothing
Oh, did they all
matters.
just come together for me?
Right now. Emerge.
Get out of here.
Shudder.
Come into being.
Flood of frost. Eye for an eye.
Why are they taking so much damage? Oh, was he turning himself electric? I didn't even notice. Okay. Is that energy? Give me that. Yeah. For whatever it's worth. What is this? Who invited you? No. Why? Why aren't we warned about this? It's like, hey, you want to make a team? It's like, yeah. Well, we're going to put an ice barrier. It's like, well, fuck you. Like, oh. This thing actually... I mean, it's just ruin guards, whatever. But... Is it just one ruin guard at a time? Excuse me?
Here comes the cash.
Oh, they got them rocks on the ground. They're just pulling out all the stops.
Illusion shattered.
Gotcha. Busted.
How do you get frozen? Whatever. Oh, I guess I guess. Like, I don't have ice. Whatever. The ice, his own protection froze him. It's nice the enemy to get the barber treatment for once. It's not bad. They're like, this is gonna protect me. Nope. No, it ain't. Okay, elemental skill damage 20%. Sure, let's double down on that. Sounds fantastic. What's up here?
Come into being.
Oh, I'm in danger.
Emerge. Right now. Wheel of life.
Moment of birth.
So that'll increase mastery.
I'm always watching. Right here. Emerge. Right here. Beg for mercy. Freeze to the core.
Witness my great undertaking.
Show them. Emerge. Right here. Rise.
Whatever.
Vengeance will be mine.
Wait, it's just this guy?
I condemn you. What a sorry
Woo!
sight.
Oh! Oh, that sucks.
Fortune preserver. Show them. Right now.
That's a lot of ice damage, mon ami. What the fuck?
A sight to behold.
Jesus. Bye. That should have been a restart, honest to God. Why does Yellen have an ice debuff? What the fuck? When does this go away? I don't want an ice debuff. Why would I? I'm just gonna wait here till that goes away. Thank you. Okay. Ice debuff. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, it's him. I forgot about him. Fuck. Shit.
Quietly now.
Shine down.
Gotcha.
Order guide you.
Well, exactly. You have all the time. Oh, I mean, it's fine. It's not like I plan to die again. Can you go into your invincible mode? Like, when does that happen? There it is. Why is that so far?
Illusion shot.
Take it easy.
Oh, I couldn't pin his buddy. That's bullshit.
Inazuma shines eternal.
This is order.
Oh, was it? Hey, Otaku. It was showing me at 12:3 in the Abyss, like on the player card or whatever. 12:3. I'm going into 12:3 right now. If that, maybe you're looking into the future. Rewind your stream. Rewind your stream a little bit, my friend. That was. I need to comment on that. That was bullshit. How fast I killed Nago Kenki with yelling. Like, I didn't even do anything. I was just mashing buttons. Like, what the fuck? Oh, on the player card? Okay, okay. Thanks for looking me up. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. So wait, why do we keep getting the same cards? It's the same card every time. Just skill damage, skill damage, skill damage, res, and heal. What the heck? How are we tripling down on cards? Like, we're not even doubling down. We're going, like, full-blown elemental skill damage. Is this the Bathmel Fox?
Right
No, it's not even the real ones. They're just little bitch baby boys. I'm gonna die.
now. Shudder.
No, wait, they're already dead, yo! What the fuck? Someone, intern Kun at Genshin, like, it's supposed to be the actual boss. What the fuck is that? What is that? Floor 11 too is more than that. What? What the fuck? What? That's so stupid. That's so dumb. Okay, bye. Thanks. They're like, you made it this far. Have it here. You drop these primos, king. Like, fuck. Here you go, buddy. What is this? Oh, it's that fucker.
Barbados. Guide us. Busted. Quietly now. These are about to get
Doesn't this guy have a hard cap? Like, you can't kill him?
Born to oblivion.
There it is. Did we pass the DPS check? Because I can't hurt him.
I will have order.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Can you move?
I swear by my... Gotcha. Busted. Game's up. Running's over.
That feels so anticlimactic. Here, go beat up 2 bishops you can find in the field. Okay? Like, come on. Come on. What the hell? I'll take it, but what the fuck? I feel like they don't even know. This is developer disconnect at its finest. Absolute developer disconnect. Like, what was that? What the fuck? Like, I haven't gotten stronger. The enemies have gotten weaker. I'll take it, but what the fuck? Like, come on. What the hell? How long is this? 20 minutes? 25? Half an hour? 44 minutes. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. We take it, but... Jeez. And there's another Spiral Abyss tomorrow. 7 hours. Fuck. What the hell? Like, they're gonna make Spiral Abyss this easy, and there are still gonna be people walking out here and going like Sucrose and Bennett and Mona, and then this one character I got from the gacha, and then bam, and it's like, yeah, but it's like, it wasn't that hard to begin with. Yeah, I am junk, absolutely. Nobody does. But it's just like, I don't know, like, it feels really dumbed down. Really. Like, either I'm, I'm out of practice and I'm mashing based on memory, but yes, I agree. Like, if they're going to keep the difficulty at this pace, at this tier, at this level, they should absolutely add 13, 14, 15, at least 13 to 15. 13, 14, 15, maybe 16. But what I do want is for those floors, like 13, 14, 15, 16, whatever, I want 3 teams. I want it to be 3 rows. Because what's the point of getting more characters? If you're at a point where you can, like, pretty much consecutively beat Spiral with your characters you have right now, I don't use, like, 2/3 of the characters I get. It's like, oh, well, maybe I can use this character. Maybe I'll use this one. Like, they need to just amp it up. Like, keep things this difficulty, but make 3 floors so you have to stretch your numbers thin and think on your feet and do different combinations. I'd be hella down for that. Like, what mode was it where you couldn't pick the same characters? They had an event where you had to keep fighting and you couldn't pick the same characters over and over. You had to, like, let them rest. That was a really good step forward. Whatever event that was, they need that, like, in the Spiral Abyss, like, going forward. Like, leave 9 to 12, fine, leave it alone, but, like, 13, like, add more stuff. Keep the difficulty right here, but just make it so you stretch your units thin. Because then it gives you a reason to get new characters, a reason to get new weapons to make your other characters better, etc., etc. Because biggest complaint I hear from my friends that played Genshin, people that play Oni, is that Genshin really has no endgame. Like, Genshin doesn't have, like, it has Spiral Abyss, but it's like, it's been a year and a half now. Almost 2 years of in September it'll be 2 years. And for a lot of people that play Oni and stuff, they're like, Genshin has no endgame. It's just you do what you want. It is what it is. Like, nothing is really locked behind skill or power. Like, there's no real reason to get something unless you really want it. But anyway, I got all my rewards. I gotta do my commissions. I gotta do stuff. My resin's full. Commissions are there. Telling you, I'm a mess. I'm a slob. Hey, Para. Yeah, and I feel that sentiment too. That oh, I can craft. Okay, I will do that. I feel like that sentiment's there as well. Like, the game is planned to, like, take 10 years to get to, like, Snezhnaya and beyond. Like, all 7 countries, or worlds, or continents, or whatever you want to call them. Regions. So, like, you can't really have end game until you've beaten the story. But, I mean, you could have sub-content. Like, we need more Spiral Abysses, more things like that. Because, like, nothing stops them from raising level cap. Nothing stops them from, hey, farm more bosses, use more resin, do things like that. Nowadays, like, once you get your 5 artifacts for a character, once you do that for 8 characters, you don't need to farm artifacts anymore, unless they make a new power creep artifact set. And if that's not a stronger power by at least 25%, it's probably not worth farming. It's not worth the resin. But I agree with you. More of the Inazuma's Ninja Doggo? Yeah, like, that was cool. Infinite resin? Yeah. Like, Genshin should do stuff like half resin weekend or double reward. Like, more of those things, but they never do it for artifacts. They'll do it for talent books. They'll do it for money, experience books, things like that.
Where do you want to go next?
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots. I have a few references.
Like, I mean, let's say, for example, all the old, like, let's say Generation 1 artifacts they could make them cost like 10 resin. And then you just wouldn't use condensed on them because you'd be a fool. Unless condensed got you like 4 runs worth. That'd be OD. That'd be pretty cool. Because even for me, like, since hitting AR60, like, I do play less. Absolutely I do. Like, the Chasm event, I couldn't figure out what to do with some bubble. I started it on the last day, and I'm just like, I don't care enough. And I'm like, it was, well, yeah. Like, not even just a stat. Like, what would be fair is what they do in Wonderlands. Is you get a piece of gear, and you're able to, like, put an enchantment on it. But if you get the wrong enchantment, you get to farm an in-game currency, and then when you farm enough, you can, like, re-roll it. Yeah, it would cost 20 or whatever. I mean, yeah, they could introduce, like, a different tier of condensed resin. That'd be good too, honestly. If they introduced like, let's say like you have the condensed resin and then you have like frozen resin or something, and it's worth 20 resin. Because resin's just like sap from a tree that's hardened or whatever. You could have like fossilized resin or ancient resin or I don't know. But it's like, it's one of those games where like, just because things are as they are now, it doesn't mean that's how they should be or it's how they're going to end up. Like, things can change. Hello, Ellen. I'm ready to hold R2. I am so ready, Ellen. Or, what are your name? Ellen? I'm so ready. I'm so ready. Yeah, I'll do it. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to hold R2 like you wouldn't believe it.
How can I smash all these at once? So
Gale Blade. Hell yeah. Nailed it. You're damn right. Same thing every day. Or every other day. Did you guys see, like, there's like an image going around of like a leaked image of the next Archon or something? Or at least some image I saw. I'm not sure how much validity it has, but I saw it on the internet the other day. I don't know what her name is, like Kundalini or some shit. I don't know. Gotta say, if it is, if what I saw is what it is, I'm not gonna get it. Hands down, easy skip.
right now.
But oh well. But it's just what I saw on Twitter, so I don't know how valid it is or whatever. I wasn't looking it up. It was just like, hey, it's on your feed. I'm like, okay. What's else going on here?
Right here. Emerge.
Oh, wow, double trouble. Get frozen in the air. Fuck. I never really seen it get frozen in the air before. It's kind of rare. And what's this? Destroy 2 hilly trail towers, I imagine. There we go. Super movement speed. Let's go. My Gay has the book that increases movement speed, and like as long as you stay as her, it increases damage and crit rate and stuff. So when I have that out and I get like energy from Jean, I just get like super speed. It's good for terrain running.
Right now. Emerge. Right here.
This is order.
I'm standing on the dendro. Let's go. Absolutely. I gotta say that was one of the easiest Spiral Abysses I've ever done. Ever. Like, I felt like I was on floor 10 the entire time. And I did really enjoy that one time I brought Eula, and I'm like, oh no, it's the tower defense, and I actually did really well. That was, I felt good about that. That made me feel good. Prosperity? Sure. It's probably not the one that Yellen needs, but whatever. I remember farming the crap out of that stuff one time. So, like, for you guys in the chat, like, how do you guys play Genshin these days? Like, do you just log in, commissions, resin, get out? Or do you, like, hang around for a bit, farm rocks, do things like that?
Thank you for completing.
Like how we used to? For me, it's, right now, I'm definitely in a, especially when I have other things I want to play, or there's no new region or event or whatever, I'm just a log in, do my commissions, do my resin. I'm going to check my teapot right now, actually. Well, I got to open this stuff first. The purple stuff don't matter. Alright, what do we got? Butt plug, pyro damage. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, friends need help, absolutely. What are you? HP. Yeah, I don't. What does this do? What is that? Is that actually good? I've never really read Echoes of an Offering. When normal attack hits an opponent, there's a 36% chance that it will trigger a Valley Right, which will increase normal attack damage by 70% of attack. It's kind of high. This increase will be dispelled 0.05 seconds after a normal attack deals damage. If a normal attack fails to trigger Valley Right, the odds of it triggering next time increase by 20 seconds, by 20%. The trigger can occur once every time you hit. So it just powers up normal attacks. Is that right? So like your first hit is like neutral, and then your next hit gets a bonus damage. That's interesting. That's kind of cool. Like who uses that? Like I imagine like a Claymore character, or maybe even someone like Rosaria could make use of it if they had enough attack. It's interesting. Because if you had, like, I guess you could use that if you're using like Rosaria Shenhe or Eula Shenhe, and Shenhe buffed your attack. Or no, Shenhe buffs damage. Ayato? Who's Ayato? Ayato. Oh, okay. So is Ayato's R2 considered a normal attack? Like Tartaglia. Tartaglia could use that, I guess. So people that specialize in normal attacks. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, that's that same thing. Okay. What's that? Garbage. One of them's just for Zhao, isn't it? Like, just... What is this? 3 days? Shit. I always forget about that. It will replenish 60 original resin. Have you guys ever had transient resin, like, expire? I've probably had, like, 3 or 4 expire. I have a blue wish. Really? I'll use that right now. Oh, purple. Okay. What do you got for me? Kaya? Pretty close. Chunyun. Alright. Never? You've never had one expire? Right on. That's where I was gonna go. I was gonna go to the teapot and get my resin, actually, for the new week. I didn't go on Monday. I didn't go at all. Remember when, like, they would just give us 5,000 coins every day? Or every week, or whatever? That was amazing. That was the best event Genshin's ever had. That was the best event. How do I buy things? Nandayo. Realm Depot, that's what it is. Oh yeah, I buy the hero's wits. I do that. I don't get anything else. I think I just get the resin, the hero's wits, and I get out. This stuff's a huge waste. Sanctifying unction? Ugh. Oni has an update tonight? Well, I know Oni has the update for, they're fixing the glitch skills that would teleport you to the top of the map. They're fixing that, but I don't think beyond that we have a content update. Because we've only had Mikami for not even a full week. It'll be a full week tomorrow. So we're going to get our update next week. What they were doing is they introduced a patch to just fix a glitch that's been in the game for a little bit. Oh, are they doing that now? I thought that was later on. Okay. Maybe I'll look into that. Oh,
If you ever have
oh, right. You get a challenge for picking up the coins. I'm so late on my battle pass. Like, I have 10 days. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully so. Core Vappa. What now? I don't know what any of this is. Oh, it's on Twitter? Okay. Right on. Alright, time to use that resin. The Pika Vindaganar.
I always see
Ganyu looks so small. Oh my god.
Stay close and you will live.
They're in the wrong order.
what are my orders.
Like, I don't know about you guys, but like when I use certain characters, I want them in a certain slot or else it just bothers me. This is what I've been throwing my resin into lately. Is artifacts for this, but I haven't got a good one at all. Trying to get like a hydro crown. No. What's the middle piece called? Hydro sands?
Emerge right now, right here.
Oh, nice.
I'm always watching.
But I'm trying to get an HP hydro sands of time clock. I just can't internalize what those are. I just want to call it a slot 3. Artifact 3. I'm like, I don't know what they're called. But I'm trying to get a good HP Sands of Time for Yellen. Alright, what do we got? No.
There is no escape. Right here. Emerge. A sight to behold. Right here. Emerge.
Illusion
Order guide you.
I guess in a way you could say that Genshin is the game that the developers just don't want you to play.
There is no escape.
Like, one of the things I've been saying that, you know, that we need Oni to do and keep doing is to give us things to do that are worth doing. And Genshin just gives us things that aren't worth doing a lot of the times. Like, they'll be like, hey, come get some primos. Okay, I got the primos. Are you going to keep playing whatever we're doing? No. Bye. Take your shop and leave. Like, it's just... They scarcely add things that are worth doing. And even then, everything worth doing is resin locked. So it's like... content that I can enjoy for 15 minutes. Woo! I think that's Genshin's biggest flaw, is that everything just can't be... You can't just sit down and play and play and play and play and play. It's like what Akechi was saying earlier about the infinite resin.
Right now. Emerge. Nothing lasts forever. I swear by my sword. Shine down.
Like, all they would have to do is, like, just put in chests that respawn every day, and they can, like, build up over the course of a week or whatever, and then you just, like, farm them when you want and explore the world. And just let them build up over time so that when you do go around, hey, a chest, hey, a chest, hey, a chest. And that'd be cool. Because, like, exploration is, like, one of the key points of Genshin, and then, but once you explore, you're done. There's nothing more to get. But they should do that. God damn it. Well, I'm sorry, game. You didn't give me any artifacts worth enhancing. Fuck. Oh. Oh, fuck. What is this? Why is it think that's important? What is this? Attack, recharge, and millilith? But why? I don't... Fuck. Ugh. I don't even know how many artifacts I have right now, but all I know is that we need more room. What is this? 14% crit rate. Okay. Maybe I can get 20% crit rate or attack. Anything but defense. Where did it go? Oh. See, I hit like circle thinking I could enhance faster. This needs to be updated too. Like, you can pick like 20 weapons, but you can only pick 6 artifacts. Why can't we just enhance to 4, enhance to 8, enhance to 12? Like, you should just be able to choose those settings, like enhance to 4, enhance to 3. Like, why do you have to hit it constantly? Oh, attack? That's not bad. That's not bad. It wasn't defense. It's not bad at all. What is this? What is that? What is that? That's nice. I don't even know what this is, so I'm enhancing. I can't wait. HP is going to go up. Oh, it's going to be so beautiful. I can't wait. Oh, yeah, boy. HP's gonna go up. It's gonna go up live. Here we go. HP! Woo! Oh man, I'm good at this game. Holy fuck. I knew it. I knew it. Can we get Elemental Mastery? No? More HP? Wow, this artifact's dog shit. I love Genshin. Fuck's sakes. How do I junk something? Oh, you can't junk. It's just not favorited. Wow, ain't that just a load of crock? Holy shit. Fuck. Every time. Like, I knew it was gonna happen. But for fuck's sakes. God damn. What is this? That looks nice. Sure. And you're gonna give me HP? Called it. Oh, crit rate. I never see crit rate go up. Because it's such a small number, I'm like looking for it, I'm like, what went up? Not a clue. Not my Mora, that's for sure. Oh, HP? You know, that's exactly what I want. Okay, recharge, not bad. I'm gonna get kicked out of this domain in about a minute. Well, that's just a load of... It's just 1 to everything. It's actually, like, not good. At all. Give me rewards. Like, artifact RNG is sometimes so bad, I don't even do it. Like, this is why I don't... Like, my Rosario has been the same for, like, a year. Because it's just, I don't get anything better. And even if I did, that has potential. If I can get crit damage every time, physical, I never get physical, so I kind of cherish it. But still... Like, that's just it's so annoying.
Right here. Emerge. Right now.
I will have order.
Illusion shattered.
Show them.
Is there anybody that has, like, maxed out artifacts that they cannot farm artifacts?
A sight to behold.
Like, if you had, like, let's say all the artifact slots you could have,
Right here.
and they were all plus 20, and they were all good, what happens then? Oh, yeah. What's that, an HP cup? Oh, that's a cup. Son of a bitch. I thought that was the sands. Fuck. I was like, oh, is that what I'm looking for? No. I want I find that's the rarest artifact from this domain, is the steering wheel.
Gather. This is order.
There is no escape.
Come on out. Right here. Emerge. Nothing lasts forever.
Inazuma shines eternal.
You would cry. I mean, like, but it's an eventuality. Starting to think Genshin only wants people's money. They don't want you to play. Well, they want you to play, but they don't want you to play much. Oh, what's this? Stuff I don't need? Attack? An attack? Beautiful. That's what I've always wanted. Hallelujah. Oh, let's see what we got here. Sure. Perfect. Oh, what's that? Use my resin? Beautiful. Alrighty. I have now done everything you can do in Genshin in a day. In a 2-week period. I did the spiral, I did my commissions, I used my resin. I'm out of things to do. Fuck. What a game. What a life. Yep. Yeah. Like, I wish they had the graphics engine, but they still preserved Onigiri's charm. Absolutely. Like, I would love to see, like, the art style just upsized. Play Guitar Hero. No. I heard about that shit. It's bullshit. It's, like, just retarded. Like, it's just, like, made for octopuses or something. I don't know. Like, it's like trying to turn people's keyboards into piano keyboards. I'm just gonna get mad if I do it. I guarantee I can't do this.
Oh,
Go to
brother.
Rito.
Ito had to get someone else to write his
I don't, my world does not even know what an Ito is.
Still, the Almighty are a... Huh? IMAX looked everywhere, but there doesn't seem to be a festival going on anywhere near here. The atmosphere isn't festive at all. Should we go ask the Doshin? Maybe they'll know something.
Hello.
Oh, do you need a hand with anything? What? A festival? I haven't heard anything about a festival coming up. Could you be more specific? What festival are you talking about exactly? Almighty Arataki?
It's the Almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drumalong Festival, organized by the Arataki Gang.
Ah, yes. The same Arataki gang who made a scene at the Iridori Festival? So you're here for the unauthorized, unprofessional, and unofficial event, huh?
What? No, it's not anything. It's the Almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drumalong Festival.
Yeah, I gotcha. No need to keep rehashing the name. I think I know what this is about. Let me bring you up to speed. So we saw the members of the Arataki gang here a few days ago, and they were busy at work leaving piles of hideous things all over the place. Their leader claimed to be hosting a grand event, big enough to rival the Iridori Festival. I think that must be the one you're talking about. I asked them a couple of questions, and it quickly became clear that they had no permit to host the event, no proof of venue hire, and, surprise, surprise, no record of having registered the event with the police station. If that isn't the definition of an unauthorized, unprofessional, and unofficial festival, I don't know what is. According to the rules, we had to force them to shut down the event.
What? You shut it down? But by my guess, then you arrested them.
No, actually. Seeing that they had no prior experience organizing events and they'd at least gone to the trouble of preparing a safety plan, we just gave them a warning.
Safety plan? Huh. That's pretty responsible.
Anyway, if you're looking for the Arataki gang, you could try going to Amakane Island, which is a venue designated by the Yashiro Commission for use in all kinds of festivals, big and small. It was established to try and encourage community cultural events. The application process is much simpler there and less expensive too. We told the Arataki gang about that. If they still want to host their event, that's going to be their best option.
This whole thing is starting to sound like a non-starter. But since we've come this far, we might as well go and take a look at Amakane Island, right?
I feel like they should have character creation or character customization for Lumine, like and the other guy. Like we should be able to like change our hair color and drape clothing and things like that. Just to differentiate ourselves from others. I can't warp here, can I? Some events are like, yeah, just come on down. Other events, nah, bro. You're on your own. Because that's the thing about Genshin compared to Oni, is that Oni you have individuality. You can, you know, you build yourself. You are unlike any other character in the game. But here we're all the same. It's just what you get. It's not what you do. It's just what you
Right
get.
here. Emerge.
Same situation as earlier. The Arataki gang is nowhere in sight. There should be a Yashiro Commission representative here. Let's go and ask him.
Oh wow, he's right there. Hello.
How can I help? Ah, yes. You must be here for the almighty Arataki whatchamacallit festival too.
The whatchamacallit.
Yep. Madam Kujo Sara of the Tenryo Commission and Yoimiya of Naganohara Fireworks have both been here so far. Yoimiya noticed them getting the venue ready when she was here to deliver some fireworks. I guess she got curious and went to go check it out.
What's a Yoimiya?
As to what Madam Kujo Sara was here for, I'm not quite sure.
Isn't that just Tower Fantasy? I don't know much about it. I heard people talk it up and stuff, but we've never really seen anything come out of it that I'm aware of.
So other people got here before us? Oh, that's a good sign. So, where's the Arataki gang now?
Unfortunately, since there's no space available at any official venues at the moment, we had to allocate them to a tiny beach at the northwest part of the island. If only they'd applied earlier, we could have given them a better location. Head northwest.
I think there was. I had like filled out like computer specs for it, but beyond that, I heard nothing. This is my first time meeting this man in my entire life.
Hey there, compadres! You finally made it! I was just wondering when you'd be showing up. Next thing I know, boom, there you are! Oh boy, am I happy to see you. Look at this venue. What do you think? Is this a prime location or what?
It's surrounded by sea, the air is as fresh as it gets, there's no noise pollution from the city, and the views are simply spectacular.
The venue is situated against the backdrop of Amakane Island, where you can enjoy exclusive access to the festival and culture center's first-rate equipment.
With excellent transport links by sea and land, getting where you need to be is highly convenient, whether you're traveling by foot or by boat.
The moment I set eyes on this venue, I knew this was the one.
I find he's so tall for his build.
It was the moment that
Like, his shoulders aren't wide enough for his body. Does anyone else find that with him? Like, I feel like with how tall he is, his body should be, like, wider. And he's just not. He's just like a string bean.
Give it up for the boss!
Clearly you're only here because the Tenryo Commission sent you away.
Alright, let's get down to business. I invited you all here to attend the almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drum-Along Festival! A highly important festival, I might add.
Yeah, boss said the first goal of the festival is to promote
Yeah.
the Arataki gang.
I mean, the biceps, they don't match his abs, right?
It's to
Like,
celebrate Shinobu's graduation. And
like he
last but
only
not
does
least,
crunches.
It makes up for all the
He's a
previous
string
team
bean,
building
yeah.
events that were canceled due to insufficient funding.
3 festivals in one? Wow.
Akira, we can leave that last point out from now on. The thing with festivals is, you gotta get out there and promote them far and wide if you want to get a good crowd. So, Shinobu's handing out flyers.
Hey! Shinobu's supposed to be the star of the show, isn't she? How come she's out there working her butt off while you're hanging around here doing nothing?
Hey, I'm hard at work too. I'm entertaining guests.
Boss actually just got back.
He said he was expecting you to arrive any second, so he came back specially to welcome you.
But he's such a disproportionate
Who's out there with
string
Shinobu
bean.
working hard to bring more people to the festival?
Oh, just
Does he have a belly
doing
button?
my duty. Nothing more, nothing less.
Wasn't there like a big controversy where they were taking away characters' belly buttons?
This bull chucker actually did some serious work for once.
The bull chucker.
I'm unpleasantly surprised.
Trust a puny little flying lavender melon to stoop to the level of childish name-calling. Anyway, so, compadre, you got any questions about this festival?
He does? He does! I see it. Wasn't there like a big controversy? Like they were getting rid of like back lines, and then they took away like Tartaglia's belly button, and they took away... Yeah, Shenhou wasn't allowed to have one. Yeah. Female characters must be like born from the dirt or something. What's the festival got in store for us? Sarah.
Oh, you mean that stupid Tengu?
What? Don't insult Sarah.
Yeah, I hesitated, but I sent her an invitation.
Oh yeah, like her pants only covered, like they don't cover the sides of her legs. Poor thing goes to the dragon spine, dies.
She came all the way out.
But I guess she's cryo, so she can endure it.
And write a load of baloney on it, claiming that visitors need to be cautioned. She even warned us not to change it. It's blatant bullying of the gang, that's what it is. One day, I'm gonna defeat that Tengu fair and square, in broad daylight, in the middle of the street. She'll get what's coming to her.
Yeah, he is way too tall. Like, he is just so disproportionate.
Anyway, so, compadre, you got any questions about this festival? The owner of Naganohara Fireworks? Chatting with her is a real blast. She only found out about our festival because she happened to be delivering some fireworks to Amakane Island. She really liked what we were trying to do here and came to pass on her best wishes. She even said she'll provide some fireworks for us next time. Looks like the Arataki gang should make sure to keep good ties with Naganohara Fireworks in the future.
He min-maxed his damage with build.
Anyway, so, compadre, you got any questions about this?
I don't have any questions.
A ton of totally awesome stuff.
Your mouth didn't move.
See that hill over there? That's Sing Along Hill. Stand at the top, look out over the sea, and sing your heart out. And this bonfire, it's perfect for roasting lavender melons, the regular kind, or the ones of the annoying little floating variety.
Your mouth is MOX.
And these boxes, plenty of space, whether you want to play Genius Invocation TCG or battle some beetles.
I want to battle some beetles.
Wow, you really pulled out all the stops.
But of course, the highlight of this festival is the drum-along. Here, feast your eyes on this.
It's not making sound.
Just between you and me, this little treasure was sourced through a top-secret channel. They said it's a prized hand drum that once belonged to a renowned onmyoji, and it's worth 8 million mora.
1 million mora.
Thanks to my strapping good looks.
Oh, they are
and the
frying
fact that
lavender
the vendor and I
melons.
kinda had a connection. Her words, not mine. She gave me a generous discount and only asked for 800,000 mora.
She went from 8 million to 800,000 just like that? Sounds suspiciously like a scam to Paimon.
Duh. Oldest trick in the book, right? Which is why it didn't work on me. I spotted the damage on the edge right away. Practically screamed, "Defective product alert!" Ooh, we have a connection. Give me a break. So I haggled hard and took her down to 80 G's. Practically a steal.
Yeah, more specifically daylight robbery. Still, it's pretty impressive that you could actually afford something worth 80,000 mora. Good for you, bull chucker.
It's only 80,000 mora. What do you take me for?
I put in 20 grand.
Me too.
Huh? Boss, how come I had to pay 30 grand?
20 grand plus 20 grand plus...
He only paid 10.
You
20, 20, and 30 is 70. What? 20, 20, 30 is 40, is 30, is 70. Paimon, he paid 10k. What the fuck? Let's go roast Paimon on the with the melons. I'm ready for that.
You might want to check your mathematics there. I paid my share, you know? I paid the last 10 grand.
See?
Alright, good chat, but we should wrap things up. It's getting late. I should go rendezvous with Shinobu. The festival's just getting started.
I got some emergency melons. I could go for some melons. Why would you cook a melon? It's got water in it.
Genshin's your guy. Laters, compadre.
Like, this is like cooking watermelon. Like, you don't do that. Maybe there are different melons. Talk to Susan. Fuck Susan. Hello, Genta. I've come for you to make me rage.
The Arataki Drum-Along Festival Welcome Ambassador. Are you ready for your drum-along performance? Oh, I almost forgot. There's something that Boss forgot to mention to you about this hand drum. Since none of us really know if it's in tune or not, please test it out first. That way, it'll sound better when you deliver your final performance. Go on, give it a try.
Press the controller button according to the drum. What button is that? Press the controller button. I don't know what button that is. Is it just X? Adjust the decision line until it roughly coincides with the note position you entered. How do I make it go up? Oh. If I put it all the way at the bottom, do I just get more time to play every note? Damn, I don't remember what it was at before. Pretty cool you can turn it off. Okay, how do I save? Jesus. Sorry for making you guys hear that forever. I got primos for that? No, I didn't. Who's this? Miss Hina Standy, that was originally in front of the television house. Nice. Wait, I play it from here? Okay. So do I have to talk to him?
I'm Genta. Are you ready for your drum along?
It's showtime. I'll give it a shot.
Let the drum along begin.
If it's like Miku and stuff, then I'll be good on it. But I don't know if it will be or not. You don't have to talk to him. Okay. Are they all new songs? Or are they remixes? Clee song? Oh, hot. Skippy. Da, 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 da. Where's Diona's theme? Fuck. Diona's theme is in here. Edit beat map. What does that mean? In normal editing mode, you can add notes even as the music is playing. What? No. 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 How do I leave? Okay, I don't know what that is. I don't want to do that. Whatever. I'll give it a shot. Can you start on hard? If you do hard... Oh, you get the rewards for it? Okay. Should I start on pro and just get my ass kicked? No, fuck it. I'll start on normal. See how it goes. During this performance, how many buttons are there? Circle. Oh, you get to choose where the buttons are. Okay. How come there's 6 buttons? I don't have 6 fingers. What are we hitting? D-pad? Is it circle X square and like down left or right left down? Is it like that? Oh fuck. It is. Okay. I'm gonna die. This is way too wide. Fuck. What? Why are they going sideways? They're going diagonal. What the fuck? Fuck you. Oh, I'm done. Why couldn't they have bars? Why do they have to be original? What the fuck? Fuck. I don't like the hold notes. This is a drum. How do you hold on a drum? Fuck. I did it. But what? Ugh. I'm a Descantus. Fuck. Okay. How do I claim reward? So edit beat map is just like where you want to put the buttons? buttons, or it forces you to play with those controls? Because I would rather it be... Can I edit that? Can I edit that? What is this? Am I making a song? I don't want to make a song. I want to choose where the buttons go. No. No. No, sir. I want to change the keys. Oh. We're not allowed to change the keys? I don't know what the fuck I just did. Okay, options? Where's options? Okay. Oh, thank you. It's like the... Wait. What? I don't get full control? What? What? Why is it R1? What psychopath will hit R1 instead of R2? What psychopath? What? I'll take it, but what psychopath hits R1 instead of R2? What the fuck? God. Ugh. But why? I mean, I'm glad it's there, but like, why can't I change the controls to the way I want them to be? I can't R1 to save my life. In the other game I was playing, they wanted all your commands on R1, and I'm like, swap to R2. I'm like, I am not doing that. Not at all. Oh, you just get rocks? Okay. Fuck it. I'm gonna die. Let's go. Do the die and the die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. What the fuck is that? I don't know what button that is. Oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck! Oh, you're an asshole. I'm hitting square! Fuck. I'm hitting up! Up's not even... What is this bullshit? Fuck that. I give up. Exit. That's stupid. Christ. How do... But... You have to hit the other thing? Whatever. Fuck. The memes were right. That to play this, you gotta be cross-eyed. Like, oh, I've seen so many memes where it's just that cat looking down the middle like he's, like, retarded. Oh my god. They did their whole trial based on can you hear the sound, and it's just like, no, you gotta watch. It's like, let's play an audio game. No, it's a visual game. What? That's my biggest pet peeve with audio games. They're more about visualizing and like, fuck, I can't even talk. Visual shit instead of fully audio. Like a rhythm game should be like for the hearing impaired. Honest to God, I should be able to play this blindfolded. The fact I hit any notes there is something else. Is there a penalty to hitting all the buttons at the same time? Like, is there? Uh. Give me a reward. There, I'll try to play everything on hard. A bongo drum? I'll just try everything on hard. I'm not gonna fuck around with the other thing. Ah! Who put all these buttons here? Oh, I know this song. Like, I would rather it just be rhythm and I hit one button to the beat. Because I felt rhythm for a second, and then they made me do something in my eyes. Or at least two, because that's rhythmy, like bongo drums. So that's just, like, hitting down and shit, that's just fucking with me. What the fuck is that? Cross-eyed assholes! Fuck! What the fuck? I'm just gonna hit down for everything. Fuck, I can't. I can't hit buttons, I'm sorry. I can't. I liked it when it was hit two buttons. That I don't mind. But, like, not hitting two buttons. What? I just want to redeem everything. You let me play for everything, but you don't let me redeem for everything? Come on. Alright. Where? I was gonna hit two buttons at the same time. I did! I hit two buttons at the same time! Fuck yeah! Oh, you're an asshole! I don't know what I'm doing! I hit square. Fuck. Ah! You cunt! I thought it was done. Every other song never does anything. It makes you wait for like an hour. Fuck. Oh well. It's good enough for me. Alright, let's play the Klee. I keep hitting X instead of triangle. Alright. Oh. Fuck. Well, because it's from Klee's trailer. This is like when she gets out of like solitary confinement. Fuck. I think I did okay. Having me is what? Fuck, I need the chat open. I don't know why PS5 decided to like, let's just butcher chat. Like honestly, like the chat feature for PS5 is just ruined. Because I only get like 2 seconds what you guys say. Well, yeah, like what I was reading the thing about the notes coming down at an angle is that when the notes come by, they're all like the same color. Like it's either purple for long notes or golden. Like in other games like Mika or Miku or whatever, colors are like red, they're purple, they're like pink, and like square is pink, triangle's green, circle's red, and X is blue. And the games tend to follow that pattern. But here they're like everything's the same color. And it's like and they're all falling from the same spot. So it's more a visual game than it is an audio game. Because like with colors, like okay, you know what's coming. It's like okay, that color, this color, that color, this color. But this one, they could have done that and they didn't. Because there's like you have 6 buttons, you could easily have 6 colors. And they didn't have to make the notes purple for long notes. They could just have the symbol for long note. But whatever. If they do a survey, I'll tell them. So I'm under the impression that R1 and L1 are only used on Pro. Because I like set my controls for it and they're never used in the songs I played. I'm just under that assumption. Anyway. Who's this Toma? Why don't we have like Senora's theme? That's the good shit. Oh, the Cross-Eyed song. Holy Christ! Oh! Where's your surprise note? I'm waiting for it. You're not gonna make me wait 10 seconds? Fuck. Yeah, if they had different color coordinated notes, that'd be a lot better. Because I look at stuff and I'm like, I'll only know what note it's gonna be like 2/3 down the line. It's like, the fuck. And I'm not about to play a game and memorize all the notes. First try or not. That's all that matters. It's a rhythm game, not a memorization game. Jesus Christ! This is so fast. Kind of chill though. Oh! I hit X instead. Jesus. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Fuck. Oh, Jesus. I find half the time I just don't know what a note is, so I just hit down. I just assume every note is down. That's all I know, is that every note is down. So I see something coming on the left, and I'm like, that's a down note. And it's like, nope. If only there was a color, or the symbol of the button coming down, or something that I could do. I don't know what this song is. I've never heard this one in my life. What's with all these hold notes? That's what it is. In some games you have to hit the note twice when you hold. In this game you don't, so I'm getting all these fucky commands. Yeah, that was fucking me up. In some games I played like Miku, when you do a hold note, you have to hold it and then hit the button again as it comes to the end. But in this one, you just let go. The release counts as a button, and I was like double pressing is like fail. Like, how the fuck am I failing? I'm literally doing the thing. It's just an inconsistency across games. That's good enough for me. Good enough for me.
Bad news!
What the fuck? What happened?
Boss got arrested again!
What?
Just
I thought we
now,
were done.
Someone from the Tenryou Commission came to post a notice on the bulletin board saying our festival has to be suspended.
Well, I'm glad you waited for me to finish.
I don't know what happened. I think maybe the boss sent some flyers to Tenshukaku. He did say that the Shogun would definitely not want to miss the almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drumalong Festival after all.
Well, I think Boss is right. The almighty Shogun would definitely want to come to the festival.
Yeah, don't you agree? Come on, who cares what we think? Anyway, the boss was arrested on the spot by the Okuzumeshu. They took him to the Tenryou Commission. Shinobu's probably on the case by now. I heard the Okuzumeshu charged the boss with causing a disturbance in a restricted military zone. Then Madame Kujo-Sara changed it to obstructing the public order.
Ah, that despicable Kujo Tengu! How could she get away with charging Boss with a felony over something like this?
You idiot! That's a misdemeanor! She downgraded the offense. Usually you just get a warning for that. Anyway, I guess we'll just have to wait until the boss gets out before seeing what to do about the festival. Don't worry, Traveler. With Shinobu on the case, everything's gonna turn out just fine. You've been so supportive of our festival. When the boss gets out, I'm sure he'll want to thank you in person. I hope your journey, like our festival, will go from strength to strength.
From strength to strength!
So they have a clap sound effect, but they didn't have a drum sound effect from earlier? Come on, Genshin. Where are my primos going? Oh, God. Look at all these rewards. Right on.
Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same forever is quite beautiful.
Do I have to wait for him to get out of jail? Find composition. What does that mean? Oh, they're my songs or some shit? Oh, okay. Am I done? I don't have to go break him out of jail or nothing?
Simply not the way the world works.
All you can eat. Well, I did it. I didn't scream as much as I thought I would. I'm glad they learned from the last event where you had to play normal, then hard, then hell or whatever. Like, you had to play the last. Like, at least you can play one difficulty and go backwards. But, like, it's also... I think they could have done it a lot better. Obviously, Genshin is not a rhythm game designer. Like, yeah, they could have actually put some color coordination on the buttons at least. But, like, most importantly, what is that on the floor? What the hell? There's something on the carpet. Didn't know what it was. But, like, they could have... Give me one sec. I gotta go put this in the garbage. Whatever that was. Like, yeah, like, you know, when developers have good songs and good compositions, sure. But, like, they definitely need to work on their presentation. Like, the first time it was like you had, like, the two wheels and you had the buttons going off at the same time, all those circles, that was absolute cancer. That was the worst thing. Oh my god. But for this one, like, they should have made it color coordination for all the buttons. And you only used R1 and L1, or the third button, if you played on the hardest difficulty. So, like, you only used two buttons. Like, four buttons, I should say. So, like, if you're playing, like, if you wanted to practice using those buttons, you can't. So, like, I don't know. It seems like, it'd be like if, and this is my biggest comparison to Genshin, is that even when you play Genshin, you don't use all the buttons. L2 does nothing. I can hit it as hard as I want, and L2 does nothing. Unless I guess if you did that, but you shouldn't have to go in and do it all yourself. Because then it's like, oh yeah, I can beat the game if I just get rid of default settings. You know, like, I can beat Pokemon if I hack myself in some rare candies. You know, like, where did I get Mora? But whatever. Like, it's, you know, it's like I can beat it if I turn the difficulty down. L2 charges? Charges what? Charges OC? Yeah, but that's all it does. Like, in a fighting game, you would never have a character that has a button just for them. Or a character type that has a button just for them. It gets worked into the palette. It gets worked into the game, whether it's a command or a down to back or some button combination to do something. Like in Marvel vs. Capcom, if someone wants to fly, it's down to back X. Like, it's just, that's the button. That's what you do. It's the combination for it. But in Genshin, it's like you have a whole button and you don't use it. Yes, it could be block, it could be lock on, which would really help out our specials. It could be anything. It could be transformation, it could be whatever they want. But it's just an unused button. R2 is used 100% of the time. R1 is used for dash. L1 is quick menu and cannot be changed, and L1 combination works. But L2 is only used for bow characters. It is only used for bow characters. Like, regular characters, yes, they should have a block. They should have something. Yeah, exactly. Counter, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Like, Beto has a counter. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, Beto has a counter. Are you going to just, like, oh, we can't give people a counter or parry on an input because then it devalues Beto? I'm like, are you going to let one oversight dictate the future of your game? Really? You can't just put that on Beto's R2, make it special, or on her L2, make it special for her, and give her another elemental skill and make her a good character? Like, why are they so afraid of that? Like, why can't L2 be used for anything else? Like, parry, counter, guard, whatever. Like, it should be that. Like, there's no reason for us just to dodge everything. Like, I know they kind of built this game based on, like, Nier, but I'm pretty sure Nier had dodge and block. I would imagine. Most games do. But yeah, that's a big one that bugs me, because it'd be like if you're playing a fighting game, and like randomly like one character has light, medium, heavy, and then like double heavy. I'm not sure, Nine. Someone mentioned it, but I don't think I played it. But like, event or not, it should be a universal command. Like, you shouldn't have an unused button on a game unless you're playing like a Vita port or something, or like, well, it's not just Fighter Z, but like Marvel vs. Capcom's like that. That's what it's based on. But yeah, like Street Fighter plays the same, light, medium, heavy. Like, there's a formula. Like, it's understood that like you can map button combinations to other buttons, but Genshin doesn't let you do that. Like it boggles my mind that you would publish a game where 95% of the time you have an unusable button. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like L2, like, yeah, and you don't even have to press L2. You can hold circle to, like, on a bow character, you can hold attack and bring up the menu. Like, bring up aim. What is this? Yay, Miko, birthday, survey, birthday, claim all the birthday stuff. But that's, anyway, it's just because I'm talking about pet peeves. But if I take a bow character, you can push L2 to do it. Really? Releasing L2 does not shoot. Huh, I didn't know that. But you can also hold circle and aim with your right stick. Like, if you use your index finger to hit circle, you can. And you can aim with right stick. You don't even need L2. So they have two ways to do something, but because L2's there and it's natural, they gimp the entire game because of it. Like, this is totally doable with circle. I completely missed. Exactly, it's claw. I can't hit a damn thing. What the hell? I missed everything. I couldn't snapshot the broadside of a barn. They got hitboxes like a god in here. But yeah, like, I don't get it. Like, L2 should be a button. And again, it's because you're held back by phone. Like, fuck. Genshin's biggest problem is that it's held back by phone. Half the people can't even download the game anymore. Like, fuck. And then again, the rhythm game, I specifically said, oh, I do not want to hit circle and left. I want to hit the triggers, and unless I played hard, I never got triggers at all the entire time. And it's like, the hell? I don't know. It's a small pet peeve, I guess. Yeah. Like, Genshin should just sell a peripheral, a controller you can attach to your console, your phone, or whatever. You know? Switch wouldn't be able to handle it. But yes, I agree. Like, they finally added controller support for the phone and, like, iPhones and stuff. And, like, do you know how many, like, games, like, they're like, oh, your phone cannot support the new operating system, or your operating system is too weak to support this game anymore, and you get a notification saying, if you want to keep playing this game, buy a new phone. Like, game developers do that. Like, Fire Emblem Heroes, they've done it to people 2 times. What's to stop Genshin from just being like, hey, buy a controller because the game's about to get good? Like, we're about to make Genshin an action game. Because, like, you look at, like, the Honkai game, and their gameplay is fucking phenomenal. Like, they have combos and dodging, and, you know, it's really, really good. And then this game is just, like, light teehee login simulator, an energy spending simulator. And then you get all this characters, you get all this power, and it's like, for what? Nothing matches. Like, that's the thing. There's nothing that warrants getting a new character outside of personal preference or making the characters you do like good or better in, like, a synergistic way. Like, Yelan was a good character when she was added because she makes your favorite character stronger. She makes your team stronger. She makes whoever you already like stronger. Great. Fantastic. I like the characters I already like, and you make them stronger? Yes, fantastic. Welcome aboard. And she's pleasing on the eyes. Like, could you imagine if, like, a trailer came out in Genshin? Like, let's say Genshin never had Bennett, right? Like, we never had that character. And a trailer came out for Bennett. And it shows that, like, whoa. But they couldn't actually do a trailer for Bennett because they don't show damage numbers. Funny enough, now that I'm thinking about it, I wanted to say, like, if they made a trailer for Bennett, it'd be like, oh my god, there's a character, and he's going to buff our attack like 50-60%. He's going to give us fire on all our hits. Oh my god, he's going to be amazing. He's going to heal us. He's going to give us fire. Like, how game-changing would that be in a game without Bennett to receive Bennett? But because Bennett was there from the start, he becomes a de facto, like, he becomes the standard. It would be like if Oni had KG day 2. Like, day 1, KG's there. And then that becomes the standard. Like, because Miyamoto was the first, and she was the standard. And she still is. And they release things worse than her at this point. But, like, if the Bennett was, like, a character added later, they couldn't showcase him. Like, that's the funny thing, is that because Genshin will not show damage numbers, because they don't want anyone to feel inadequate or anyone to even think they know what they're doing, they cannot sell a character and show how much damage they do, because it's wrong. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like, how do you sell someone a character? It's like, you do a trailer, and, like, even in some of the test dungeons, they'll give you... I remember in the past, in the test dungeons, characters would have constellations. And I'm like, you can't do that. That's false advertising. No, sir. No fucking sir. The test dungeon should let you choose the constellation of the character. Like, I should be able to go to test run, which I haven't done, and try out, what's his name? Bullchucker. Yeah. Like, the artifacts are, sometimes it's just the newest artifact, or it's optimal. But they don't show you the stats. They don't show you nothing. Like, no. If you want to test it, you have to buy it. And that's what drove Demon King to quitting Genshin. When he was YouTubing for Genshin, he was the best. He was the best Genshin YouTuber we had. And because of mechanics and him being in the same position I am in now, where I can't roll for anybody because the only characters I can get are either the Focus or Diluc or Jean or Diluc or Mona, I don't want to roll anything. He got to that so fast. He got to that point rolling for Zhao a second time and he was gone. When Zhao had his rerun, he's like, I can't get anything. He was the best YouTuber Genshin had, and Genshin drove him away. Because he wanted to do more, but the game wouldn't let it. But yeah, like, I should be able to come in here, and I should be able to go to Constellations, and I should be able to toggle, like, Constellation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, to see how they play. Especially for characters that have constellations that alter their gameplay. Doesn't just give them bonus effects. Like Tartaglia, for one. Like, understanding how C6 feels before someone invests in C6 is a big fucking deal. Well, right. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why nothing will change in Genshin. My biggest pet peeve in Genshin is I want more 3-star weapons in the summoning pool. I want 5 times more. I want like 5 times more 3-star weapons in there. I don't want to keep getting like the blues are garbage. At least in Oni, a blue is a drop boost, a Ryu boost, an experience boost, a smelting amulet, an ornamentation amulet. They have value. It's only when you have an excess amount of them that they kind of fall off. But right now I have no boost in that game. But if you get like the worst roll possible in Oni, it's at least usable in some capacity to you. Essentially, blues are better than greens at some point once you get enough skill cards. But like in Genshin, for me, I want them to make more 3-star weapons that are cool, that are interesting. If they made a 3-star weapon that makes Lisa viable, like hella viable, and someone who has Lisa's like, I want to get that weapon, they'll roll for it. But now, the problem with Genshin is that you're just gold chasing. They don't release enough 4-star content. This game has more 5 stars than 4 stars. So, and that's like, ooh, I want to know. We're going to look after I do this test dungeon. But anyway, this test dungeon should be that I should be able to toggle on constellations and test this character out at different points of his ascension and see how he actually does. Not really ascension, but just constellation stuff. You should be able to test it out. See if you like it or not. See if it's worth it. Because some people, they read stuff, they don't understand how it works. They try it out or they see it in a video. It's like, oh, that's how that works. Oh, okay. Exactly. Like, it's not a test dungeon at all. It's just like, try it out. But try it out with priest-made stuff, and it's gross. I've actually never done his first test run. Ito C0 plays completely different from C1? What's C1? I didn't even read it. After using Royal Descent, behold Ito the Evil. Artai gains 2 stack of super late of super strength. After 1 second, Ito gains 1 stack of super late super strength every 5 seconds. Yeah, that changes his whole mechanic. Like, because you're supposed to gain those stacks, like, over time. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of damage.
Steady as stone, as a dutiful maid would.
Was that a glitch that, like, Noelle's effect would, like, go on other weapons? I feel like I used to do that at the start. Like, you could do Noelle's burst, and then it would, like, go on other characters. Maybe I'm just wrong, but I remember it being like that. Yeah, Bonk Stick is pretty good. But yeah, like, I want there to be, Nice. Like, I'm pretty sure that, that is crazy. I mean, free-to-play accounts, if they just store up forever, get better over time. They'll have enough gems to max out something. But that's like years of investing that might not even pan out. But anyway, the main point is that they won't change anything because they continue to make money. They're not going to change their summoning practice. They're not going to change anything. Hey, Star Genji, how you doing? They're not going to change anything so long as they make money. So long as there are streamers and YouTubers and simps and fangirls and people that just want to play and get new characters and collect them all, you know, if that's what you want to do, by all means. But as long as they continue to make money at a steady flow without significant drop down, they're not going to change anything. Like, it's not just a one person or a two person or whatever. You know, like everybody that watches this channel, if all of us just stop playing or spending or whatever, not much is going to change. Right. And that's the big thing I'm pushing for Oni right now, is if Oni had something that was so good that you can't not get it, they'd be fine. It's like, how do you make a subscription without calling it a subscription? Welcome Moon and Battle Pass. People are paying 4 times for Netflix as they would for this. What's up with your question, Star? Absolutely, Mr. Genji. Alright, this character is probably really cool. She's a healer or something? Well, sacrifice. I lost all respect for this character in 3 words. Will sacrifice a certain amount of HP to create a grass ring. Does it heal herself? No high. Why can't they say less than 50? No higher? Like, she's a cool design, but the second they said I gotta lose HP, I was like, I'm kinda done here. How much HP did I lose? It's over? Oh, I thought it was over. Wait, this is so stupid. Oh, that's cool. How many quest commissions do I have right now? I did all my commissions already. Like, I have 4 every day. See how quickly I went to the other characters to test out this character? I am so glad I can't get this character. Yeah, I hear you. But Star, what do you mean by how many commissions? Oh, not daily missions? Oh. The other ones? A lot. What's this? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17? You've had 0 for 4 months? I mean, I just don't play the story. I really don't. Like, I don't play story until I need to for something. Unless in like an event or the next story comes out, I don't do story. Wow. This character is a huge letdown. It's like, hey, we need an electro healer. Our healer hurts themselves. Huh? How can you get more? Did you ever hit L2? I think. Yeah. If you do the commissions, you can unlock story quests if you haven't done that already. The Ganyu story, the Hu Tao, the Eula, the Ito, the Ye, and the Yalen. And then over here there's all the hangout events. Why are they locked? Sure. Oh, then you've beaten the game. You must wait for new content to come out. I forgot Ganyu has a bell on her. She's running. I'm hearing a bell. I'm like, what's going on? Yeah, you played too much. Now you're like the rest of us. You just wait for new content, log in, do commissions, wait for new content. Rinse and repeat. Welcome to Genshin Impact. Did I put rocks in here? Yes, exactly. I was playing something else. I was playing Fire Emblem Three Hopes. I'm having so much fun. And I'm like, oh shit, Spiral Abyss is today. Last day for it. And that took all of 30 minutes. Oh yeah, honest to God, like, if you like did nothing but like your commissions every day, you'd be laughing.
Next on the agenda.
You'd have like so many primos, and then yeah, but exactly, someone who plays this game in 2025 will have so much content that'll probably last them 2 months. And that's good. A game that lasts 2 months is good for a game. Honestly. I remember like last October, I started playing Genshin, and I had a month off, or I had 2 weeks off because my mom had a surgery, and I had to take 2 weeks off to like take care of her and stuff. But turns out the surgery was a lot easier on her body than we thought, so I just had 2 weeks off. And I just played Genshin for like ever. I played like every day. I remember getting to Leeway, exploring. Like, that's fun. When you can just binge play Genshin and go through all of it, that's the funnest you'll ever have. God of War didn't even last you 3... 3 what? Did my computer shut off? Where did I have the chat open? On my phone, I imagine. It's already 1? What the fuck? Oh, last you 3 days? Exactly. Like, I started playing Three Hopes yesterday, and I have 17 hours into it. I was like, holy shit. And I'm not trying to go fast. Like, some of my favorite games of all time are like the Dynasty Warriors spin-off games, like the Warriors. Like those games, I love and cherish those games. Like, you put hours upon hours into them, and it's always fun, and you're playing and getting stronger, and I love those games. I love the difficulty in them, like how much grinding you have to do. It's fun. I love them. And for me, like, one of my personal rules is they give you a mechanic to like level up other characters to the level of your max character, and I don't do that. I'm just cutting my gameplay down. I will not do that until I'm like 80% done the game. Like, I just don't do that mechanic. I'm like, why would I cut my game short? Like, why would I lower my playtime? I'm like, if I want to use a character, I'm going to level them up. I'm going to, like, find a mission that's really hard that I'm good enough to beat and level the shit out of them. Like, that's fun to me. And other people, they'll play these games and they'll just massively level up everyone instantly. And it's just like, man, this game is so short. I'm like, you made it short. You had all this potential. And you're like, nah. You're like, get some rare candies. But anyway, yeah, like, some games, you can love them, but you can play the shit out of them. Like, some games you can do in 70 hours, 50 hours. Like, for me, most games that I buy, if I buy a game for full price, I expect at least 60 hours of gameplay. If I can get 60 hours of gameplay out of a game for 60 bucks, 70, 80 bucks, that's worth it. Because think about it. You go to the movies for like, what, 15 bucks? 10, 15 bucks. You go to the movies. And you're there for like 2.5 hours. It's the same money. And then you could go to like 5 movies. You're paying the price of a full price game. And you spent 10 hours. Exactly. At least an hour per dollar spent. You're golden. Now, if you have a really, really fun game and you get 30 out of it, fantastic. I just played 7 Pirates H on the Switch. It was a Vita game that got ported to Switch, translated. I love the shit out of it. It was a short game, 30 hours, but I had so much fun. I really enjoyed it. Nowadays, you play like a AAA game or something, you're lucky to get like 10 hours of story. Like nowadays, with some of these games, like unless you're playing on game journalist difficulty and you're looking at every little rock the animator made while they were like, whatever, like just fucking around, you're probably going to beat those games in 10, 15 hours, 20 at most. Like some games you just know. You just know that they're like 20 hours and done.
Way behind schedule.
I haven't done this in years. Got chicken legs. Oh, we had KFC yesterday. Oh, so good. Oh my god. We got this bucket. It was like 8-piece chicken, a large popcorn chicken, and a large fry. It was pretty good. It was kind of expensive. We were supposed to bring coupons, but me and Mom forgot the coupons. So it was like 30 something. We got all that food. And it was food for the day. It was good. It was good stuff. But yeah, like that's what I want to see out of a game. Like if it's just like a game that I bought and it's a game and I'm going to play it for like full price. Yeah, like I want to see at least okay, little budgie, you're going down. But I want to see like at least 30 hours from like if I'm buying a game for like 40 bucks, 30, 40 bucks, whatever, I want like 30 hours gameplay. If I'm buying a game for like full price, I want at least 60 hours gameplay. Fun gameplay, not just grindy, gruely, like time-gatey bullshit gameplay. I want like full gameplay. Yes. Yeah, I was saying that earlier. Like, every day, 4 random chests, or whatever, the number doesn't matter, but every day, like, let's say 5 chests respawn every day. And you don't know where they are. And then in like 7 days, you could just go like, hey, let's go look for chests. And they could be like a special kind of chest or something, like a different look to them. So that like your friends could open them in your world and everybody gets the rewards. Because it's a chest. Like they don't have to have primos in them per se. But they could have stuff, they could have resin stuff. But yeah, like if they just added like 5 chests a day, and if you want to go look for them every day, that's on you. Or you could build them up like we do our condensed resin and stuff. I wish we could build up condensed resin. And then just build them up for a week, and then on Sunday or your next day off or whatever, it's like, hey, let's go look for chests, let's go have fun. And that way, like, the less you play, the more you have to do. Because that's generally the model. It would be. But that's literally how I play the events in this game. When a new event comes out in Genshin, just like that drum solo thing, I guarantee that if I would have played that drum solo game, I would have had 3 songs at the start, and I would have had to wait 1 day per song for the next week that it was out. I guarantee that's how that event went. Is that how that event went? Like, I'm asking you guys now. Is that how the drum event went? Where you had a couple songs? Because I noticed some of them said new, but all of mine were unlocked. Because, oh, I hate it. Genshin does that for so many events. Yeah, I expected 3. I was being generous.
Illusion shattered.
But you see, that's the thing. And I tell them that in the surveys all the time, where like, and then I think they made one event where you had to play it every single day. The toy making shit? I don't know what that is. Toy making? Toy making? Toy making? Oh, okay. It's this thing, core of apparatus. Oh, okay, it creates toys. Okay, okay. You see, but that's the thing. Like, because I know that's how Genshin does their events. I told them in a survey, like they released the event for the flowers. Hey Scoop. What was it? But the one, I just want to finish this story here. The one with the flowers, where we had to plant flowers in our Serena teapot every day. I thought that event was like every other event they ever released in the entirety of the game, where everything unlocks over time. So I didn't do it like the first couple days. And then someone told me, oh no, you have to do stuff every day. And I said, holy fuck, I can't do that. I didn't know. And I couldn't get the last reward because I didn't play day 1 or 2. And I told them in a survey, I'm just like, I don't play your events until like the last 2 or 3 days, because then I have all the content unlocked. Like, I don't think they understand that for people that work and they want to enjoy their days off, they, like, let's say you can't play Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Like, you just can't play those days. But you can play the hell out of Saturday and Sunday. Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, you can play the hell out of those. The rest of the time, you can barely get your login. And then they expect you to do something every day. It's like, well, shit. And then it's like, me, I'd rather just save all the event content because that's how they want to do it. I save it until my day off or whenever I want to play. And it's like, I'd rather them just have everything unlocked at the start and let people play when they can play. If you release the event, release the whole damn event. Like, none of this time gate bullshit. Like, people have lives, people have schedules. Like, you're lucky. Honest to God, any game developer is lucky that someone out of every other game they could play on their library, that they're choosing to play your game. It's the same thing as when people go to a restaurant. If I'm hungry, I have 10s to 20 like options in my area where I could go eat. And if I go to your restaurant, well, you should be happy that I chose you. This is not something you can take for granted. You know? And same thing with Genshin. Like, you know, the only reason people log into Genshin every day is because they want to do their commissions for the Primo Gems. If there were no commissions for, if Genshin had no commissions, login would drop. Their consistent player numbers would cease. They would only play events. They would only, well, I mean, you have resin as well. But even then, resin only matters so much as you need it. If you have all your artifacts, your characters are built, you have all your talismans, your talents leveled up, and you don't get any new characters because you're a Giga Chad, because you already have 8, well, what would there be to do? You're just stocking up for the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you for real. I hear you for sure. But hey Scoop, thanks for coming out to the stream. I'm actually in the midst of just wrapping things up. We're just ranting about stuff right now, but I won't be around to play very much longer. Thanks for the ask though. But I'm heading out pretty soon. It's already like 1:35. But yeah, like I don't get it. Like the whole concept of, like, if an event comes out, make the whole event come out. Like, what was it? The archipelago? The archipelago wasn't that bad because it was every day. That one, I'll give it, like, the archipelago one was fun because the event and the lore kind of made it work. That one was fine. You could, like, advance time if you started it late. Yeah. Yeah, the archipelago was awesome. Like, the pacing in the archipelago worked. They did it right there. But not for drumming and shit like that. Like, if you only got one song a day and they make you play once, like, that's, ugh. Ugh. Yeah, Enkanomiya was cool too. Yeah. Enkanomiya was more of like a whole new region added, more so than an event. But yeah. And then they had like a second Enkanomiya or some shit. Whatever. You had to go like explore it again. Like absolutely. Like for stuff like that, sure. When there's direct pacing and a lot of content gets added every day. Not just, here's a new song every day. Like, what the hell? Oh, on your Yay Miko? Yeah, the second one, for sure. I forgot about it for a second. Oh, you're a Yay Miko main? I use Yay Miko. Like, I would say that Genshin has to... like, the best thing about Genshin is just exploring the character, exploring the game as the characters you like. But, like, what kind of set do you use for Yay Miko? My Yay, I enjoy her, and I do a 2-piece Thundering, 2-piece Wanderer's Troop. Is that you? Scoop? There you are. Sure. See, I like you. You just added me right away. Or you, like, looked me up. Yeah, exactly. The co-op was like a last-ditch thing. Oh, there we go. Hey. Yeah, It Takes Two was a good game. I played a bit of it. It was fun. I don't need that much cooperation, but for sure. Oh wait, I did. Aw, I can't do that. I hit X. That's a lot of attack. What do you got? Kagura's Verity at Refinement 3? That's expensive. So that gives you crit damage. You just have attack? Really? Holy Christ, dude. Same as me. But what do you got over here? What is that?
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
That needs work. Holy crap. That needs some hella work. Like, you got the substat in the rate. Wait. What's the weapon do? Crit damage? What's your crit rate? 60? Okay. Where's the 60 coming from? Hey, Jonathan, how you doing? Okay, there's 8.9. Well, that's a good artifact. I like that one. That one's OP. That one's a great artifact. Yeah, it does. It had something going for it. Where's the crit rate coming from? That's got 10%. That's a great artifact. That one's awesome. What's this? That's awesome too. That's a great one. Yeah, your gladiators are on point. I have to wait to get this next one. Yeah. Yeah, that's wild. That's great. Yeah,
hope the
just
Knights of
you just
Favonius
got to
are
work
all
on your
working hard.
earrings, or your circlet, or whatever it's called, the crown. Yeah, you just need to get something better. But yeah, you have enough crit to warrant crit damage. Press the D-pad. D-pad ain't doing shit. Oh no, it's a right
Traveling
stick.
to other worlds is all that anyone
Oh,
seems
okay.
to be writing about these days.
No, but yeah, it looks solid.
Goodness knows what they find so disappointing about their own world.
Yeah, you just got to get new earrings. But I wonder why you're doing attack. Is that what that looks like? I never really seen it before. I mean that's a lot of attack.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay
2249. So then let's go to the attributes. So 135 energy recharge, 60 crit rate, and 223 crit damage. Like that's a good number of crit damage. Absolutely. Your first 4 artifacts are great. It's just the earrings. Electro recharge is fine. Yeah. Mastery is 89. That's not bad. Where are you getting the mastery from? $19, $37, $33. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, at this point, I would just look to get earrings with a bit more. I would get some earring. Like I think you have enough energy recharge. To be honest, like she generates so much energy. I would say just get a better circlet.
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are
Probably
all
something
working
with like a crit damage circlet with you don't need more crit rate, but basically just something that has like mastery, I guess, recharge, crit rate, something like that, or even attack as your substats. A bit, yeah, just like a crit damage elemental mastery would go a long way. Just because of her one talent. Yeah, energy recharge, you just want it in passing. I can't click on talents. It's so stupid. But, you have 2 talents crowned, that's cool. One of the talents, you increases the damage of your R2 based on your elemental mastery. Oh, you're talking to me? Jean is better than mine. I got a better circlet, but it is on Ayato. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I would just work to get another one. I put a lot of work into my Jean. Thank you. I actually put a shit ton of work into my Jean. She's not like perfect, but
simply not the way the world works.
for on my Jean I need to replace the Sands of Time. It got a lot of rolls to like flat attack instead of something else that was usable, but I just couldn't get anything better.
We shouldn't stay here.
But I did spend a lot of time on Jean. Thank you. But why are you going like full attack on Ye? Like I'm surprised you're not using like a thunder or something else. Like some people will choose like the set in, I was gonna call it Izumo. Yeah, like not Izumo. What is it? What's Japan called in Genshin? I can't remember. What the hell? Inazuma. Oh my god. Like I know in Yaemiko, some people go for the emblem of severed fate to give her more like burst damage. I'm not a fan of that. Some people do like 2-piece electro, 2-piece noblesse. They say that's pretty good. Or 2-piece electro, 2-piece attack. But most seem to be pretty consistent on the 2-piece electro damage. I'm just curious why you did like just 30% or 36% attack. What does their weapon do? I don't even know what Yaemiko's weapon does. Oh right, that's yours. You have to give it to her externally. Where does it say that? Because I remember doing more damage with it than without it. Where does it say that? No, every point of elemental mastery Yae Miko possesses will increase Seshoseki damage by 0.15%. So like this stuff here gets increased by 0.15 for every point in elemental mastery you have. So like if you use it in conjunction, right, but it doesn't say you have to. It just says every point she has. Just like how Raiden Shogun gets stronger for every elemental mastery she has. Like on her weapon.
Most humans
Attack is increased by 56% of energy recharge over the base of 100%. You can gain a maximum of this. And then one of her talents is literally for each percent above 100% energy recharge that Raiden Shogun possesses, she gains that. Like, I don't know where you're getting this external source thing. It just says for every point that she possesses. Like, yeah, you could use Diona, you could use Kazuha to put it up, you could use Albedo's Burst to put it up, Sucrose, whatever. But I don't think it has to be external. I've never heard that before. Yeah, I agree with Taku. I think that's hearsay. Objection? Hearsay? Bomb bomb. But no, I don't think it's external. Like, it gets stronger for every elemental mastery you have. But it also comes down to the intent in which you build her for. Which is what makes Yae Miko so fun, because you can build her so many different ways. You've tested it. I guess. I mean, I've done my own testing too. I'll Google it right now.
But alas, that is simply not the way the world works.
Fuck. That's 20,000? What the hell? What's it called? Enlightening Blessing. Yae Miko. Enlightening Blessing.
Writing about these days. Goodness knows what they find so disappointing about their own world.
Enlightened. Is it enlightened? My computer's slogging. Won't let me scroll. This wiki doesn't tell me anything. It just tells me the etymology of it and what it does. What the hell? There's no notes, nothing?
Most humans could have the entire Knights of lives chronicled in but a few short lines. Their stories really make for terribly dull reading.
I can't see anything about it online. Like the most, what's the most relevant thing about it? Anytime, why can't I just go most relevant? I don't want verbatim. Come on, Google. Pornhub has better search options than you. Come on. In the past month? Sure. I don't know what website this is, but I'm gonna go to it.
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
talents. Do they have notes on talents? Okay.
Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same forever is quite beautiful. But alas, that is simply not the way the world works.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
This website's hilarious. It's like, what constellation do you recommend? And they're like, at C0, she's a battery for energy. I recommend C6. It's like, what? You can't recommend C6? Fuck's sakes. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Traveling to other worlds is all that anyone seems to be writing
hope the
about
Knights
these
of
days.
Favonius are all working hard.
Goodness knows what they find so disappointing about their own world.
I am looking for anything, and I can't find anything.
Most humans could have the entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled in but a few short lines. Their stories really make for terribly dull reading.
I don't know. I can't find nothing. Right. That I agree with. Because, yes, if you build her without elemental mastery, and then you use her on a team with, like, Sucrose or Kazuha or whatever, Albedo, and give her elemental mastery, yes, you'll be stronger. But at that point, you're building her based on a team, and not building her based on herself.
Onwards.
Like,
We have work to do.
that's... I mean, it could work if you only use the character in such a build, specifically in that way, and never any other way. Yeah, you'll take advantage of the talent. But if you're playing in a way that's not that way, then you're not. But, I mean, if you're just building it to be a piece of a puzzle, to only be used in a certain way, it's like yeah, you'd be min-maxing crit and crit damage and then just adding in mastery to make her totem stronger. Yeah, you could do that.
Traveling to other
Right.
worlds is all that anyone seems to be writing
I'm
about
just
these
saying,
days.
like, as a substat.
Goodness knows what they find so disappointing about their own world.
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
I mean, it comes down to your playstyle, though. Like, for me, I like my characters to just be... I should be able to... I can pick them up and play. Like... Like, for the most part, I don't even get characters that require that kind of play style, to be honest.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Like, for example, like, if I'm doing Spiral Abyss, and both sides of the dungeon call for thunder, I'm gonna, like... I want to be able to slot in thunder regardless of the other teammates. I don't want to have to back out a spiral and change all my artifacts around just to make one character work. The character should work on their own, and they should work better with their team. But yeah, I mean... anybody could take X, their favorite character, insert Kazuha, insert Mona, insert Bennett, and have their main character go to town and be the star of the show. But at that point, who's the star of the show? Is it the character or is it the others?
Onwards. We have work to do.
Yeah, me neither, actually. Big respect there. But I just mean like in a general sense. But me, why don't you? I'm curious. We might be resonating here, because I'll occasionally use Mona just because I like Mona, but I think Bennett is a crutch, so I don't use him. Yellen's fun. Yellen's a hot character. Yellen's cool. It's one thing to be like a Yellen simp because she's a Yellen, and then it's another thing to be like, I'm a simp for a 13-year-old boy because he makes me do big numbers. You know? Like, there's a difference. Yeah, I tried Yellen with Elegy, and I really found that the stringless was just so consistent. I really enjoy stringless Yellen. Because you never hit, like, circle. You only ever do, like, burst and, you only ever do burst and, elemental skill with her. Absolutely, my guy. I agree. I agree with you wholeheartedly. There's so many of them. You ever go in a Facebook group, and that's all you see. That's why I make it the example. There's always somebody, like, when it comes to Genshin Impact, at least once a day, one video is posted of somebody fighting the Cryo Regisvine with Sucrose, Mona, Bennett, and then X character they want to show off. And it's like, look how good my character is. And it's like, no, all I see is 3 other characters making it good. Like, I find it quite cringe. Like, in the beginning it was cool. It was like, hey, look at this. Do this strategy to get a leg up and, you know, do better. And now it's like, it's kind of been done.
Knows what they find so disappointing about their own world.
Take a glance. Sure. I can never figure out how to do anything. How was I able to look at you before? Oh, okay, I had to go up. Oh, because you get multiple people in a chat group. Okay. What the heck?
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
Yeah, for sure. I figured she's only level 50. You can't... What? Oh, I keep hitting the square. Or X. I'm not used to double R2. Oh, you have Jade Cutter too? Oh, mad respect, my guy. Mad respect. Really? I think you have too much crit on Jean. Not gonna lie. But I mean, you're running Noblesse and everything? That's fair. So Viridescent? Oh, big respects. Big respect. Absolutely. That is nice. A bit too much defense, but apart from that, that's a nice artifact. Absolutely. What's this feather? That's a smoking hot feather. That's beautiful. I love it. Oh, you got hit hard by defense, my guy. We have the same problem. We both got fucked up by that one. Yeah, but still, that's a lot of crit. That's awesome. How do I look at this one? Animo? That's nice. It's very nice. Impressive. Crit damage, crit rate, recharge. That's good recharge. She needs that recharge. One of the only characters I see that actually really needs a lot of recharge. That's not like built around it as a gimmick. Absolutely. 20 crit damage? Attack! Really? How do you have 70 crit? What? Whoa.
Traveling to other worlds is all that anyone seems to be
Oh,
ready
no,
for
wait.
these days.
I take it back. One of them,
Goodness knows what they
the
find
HP percent on that is goated, and there was another one that had HP on it. That's goated too. That's awesome because you use Primordial Jade Sword. Absolutely. That's perplexing to me, the attack. I used to run an attack one on her because I couldn't get a crit damage one. Interesting. For 1921. I feel like you'd be better off with just crit damage. Full crit damage and recharge on the helmet. Absolutely. That's nice though. What you got on Yelan over here?
Personally, I think
Double
the idea of things
Wanderers.
staying the same forever is
It's time to
quite
move on.
Beautiful.
We shouldn't stay here.
But alas, that is simply not the way the world works.
I'm kind of perplexed by Full Wanderer. Because I guess if you have Snapshot, are you C6'd? You're C0'd. Okay. Oh, what was Jean? Nice Jean. Holy fuck. I just got mine C6 the other day. Okay, so I don't know how I feel about 4-piece on Yelan, but cool. Elegy. Cool. Yeah. What are we looking at here? That's a great crit ratio. Absolutely. It's good recharge. She does need the recharge. Hydro damage. Absolutely. What do we got down here? What's this?
I do hope
That's
the
a lot
Knights
of defense.
Favonius
But I mean,
are
it's
all
Hydro.
working
It's
hard.
Hydro. If that would have been HP, you'd been swimming. How much HP do you have? Okay. Because Yellen is just full HP. Crit damage. Defense. Oh, you got shit on in your subs. Oh, the HP is nice though. But that defense, oh. Defense out of nowhere with a steel chair. Is it still the same one? That's beautiful. I have an artifact looks just like that. That's awesome. That's a really good artifact. You get some HP on it, 28 crit damage, crit rate. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. What's this, baby? What's this? The feather? HP, crit damage, recharge. Beautiful. Respectable. I respect that. That's a beautiful artifact, too. HP percent at that. Ooh, oh god. That is nice. Very nice.
But a few short lines. Their stories really make for terribly dull.
And then you
reading.
got mastery, defense. Is that all of them? Yeah. That flower is awesome. That's nice too, especially for her. That's super good. I'm jealous of that piece right there. The concert's final hour. That's really good. Absolutely.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Very nice. I feel like you had so many pieces that were good for her under Wanderers that it was like you went Wanderers. I don't know what mine is. I think mine's Hydro Millilith. That's what I'm running is Hydro Millilith. Odd. Zhongli. Vortex Vanquisher. Very nice. 58, 113. That's a lot of recharge.
I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
That's a lot of recharge. That's alarming to me. Where's that coming from? I don't even know what this does. Oh, yeah. Same thing as the other stuff. What do we got here? Full emblem. I've never seen that before.
Terribly dull reading.
Okay, so that's Wave the Recharge. Okay. So what do we got on this? Holy Christ! That's a beautiful feather. I wish I had that for my Raiden. Holy shit. Wow.
Traveling to other worlds is all that anyone seems to be
That's
reading
beautiful.
about these days.
Absolutely nice.
I do hope the Knights of
Goodness knows
Favonius
what
are
they
all
find so
working hard.
disappointing about their own world.
That's interesting. You got Geo on a Geo? What the fuck? Uh, 14% attack, crit rate, recharge, yeah. Cool. That's very nice. Those are some awesome emblem pieces. Absolutely. And then she's there.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay
Okay.
here.
I imagine you were talking to me the whole time. No? How do you gift someone Welcome Moon? I was reading the chat and you guys were gifting someone Welcome Moon. But yeah, that was really cool.
Most humans could have the
Coda
entirety of
Shop?
their fleeting
Never heard of it.
lives chronicled in but a few short lines. Their stories
Onwards.
really
We have
make
work
for
to do.
terribly dull reading.
Star Snatch Cliff is known for its views.
Oh, you're listening to me? Okay. I thought you were like typing at the same time because like because earlier I was talking to you typing. Anyway. Yeah?
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
Yeah. Like at first I was like, why do you so much recharge? I'm like, I have like 10 recharge on Zhongli and my burst is like just waiting to come back constantly. Oh no, I have very similar to you actually. I have very similar recharge. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and I'm always swimming. Like I don't want the recharge. Where does my recharge come from? Where does that come from? 11, 6. Oh fuck that one. I just got nothing better than that one. You know? I could give that to Yellen in a heartbeat if I got a better HP'd one. Because she has this hand-me-down one that's pretty ass. If I could get a better one with like crit damage on it, I would give that to Yellen in a heartbeat. Heartbeat. But I don't have any HP ones. Yeah. You're gonna do the 4-piece Tenacity Albedo? What's Tenacity?
Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same forever is quite beautiful. But alas,
What's
that's simply
Tenacity?
not the way the world works.
I don't know what Tenacity is. What is that?
It's time to move on.
Is that
We shouldn't
Husk?
stay here.
No? Tenacity. I don't know what Tenacity is. I think I'm a fogey. I do not know what Tenacity is. I've never heard that before. Their effects are the same as their name, right? Tenacity. Oh, Christ. Tenacity of the Millilith. Oh, okay. Okay. It was right there. I'm like, Tenacity? What the fuck's Tenacity? Because I always just call it Millilith. Like, I always heard the acronym of Millilith. Okay. Really? I never thought of Tenacity on Albedo. Or Millilith, Christ. I'm gonna call it Millilith. I can't. All I see is Millilith. Because that's like the keyword. Millilith. When elemental skill has the opponent, the attack of yeah.
Traveling to other worlds is all that
Yeah.
everyone seems
It
to
makes
want
sense.
these
Yeah.
days.
Are all working hard.
Goodness knows what they
Yeah,
fancy
just different
disclosing about their own world.
different keywords. Yeah. I like it on Zhongli because like every time the pillar hits something, you're buffing the whole team, and then the shield shreds their defense. Yeah. Yeah. For a while, I had a Millilith Chi-Chi because every time her little like healing ball would hit someone, they'd get the buff. I had that for a while, and then I changed it to Clam. I've never heard of that on Albedo. I've only ever heard of like Geo Noblesse or Husk of Opulent Dreams. Mine's just like Geo Attack because I can't get good artifacts. But he's respectable. How long have you been playing Genshin? You have Albedo, you have Zhongli, you have Miko. You've been playing a long time.
Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same forever is quite beautiful. Oh, but alas, that is simply not the
Since
way
the
the world
beginning?
works.
Right on, right on. I played it 2 weeks after it came out. Yeah. Absolutely.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Oh, you have a son. Okay. He's escaped your clutch every time.
Star Snatch Cliff is known for its views.
I feel like Zhongli is the most like he is the most like important character to have. Like to go from worrying about every little attack to like I have a shield on me, I don't care what you do and I'm going to beat your head in is such a liberating feeling to play stress free. I find Zhongli is just essential. Like I probably could play without Zhongli, but it's just I wouldn't want to. Like whenever he got that buff, I went from like C1 to whatever. Oh, C1 Child, Klee, and Zhongli? Right on. One thing I find that's really, really fun is Beto and Tartaglia. Like, if you get Beto's Burst, and then you go into Tartaglia, and you get a group of enemies, that is fun. You just zoom, 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 zoom. Like, I wish we had more domains that were, like, 50 enemies. Or, you know, like, things with a lot more enemies. Because nowadays, you run domains to get artifacts, and they're done in, like, 30 seconds, a minute. Like, and I think it's the gamer in us that if we take like 4 or 5 minutes, we would just get really upset about it. Be like, oh, I'm too weak. And we get so strong that we get good at the game, but the game doesn't get any harder. And then it's like, why did I get so strong?
But alas, that is simply not the way the world works.
Like they really need to like catch up. Because like with Genshin, for those of us who come from other MMOs or other gacha games, we know to like prepare to like future proof for like what endgame should be. And then everybody does that in Genshin and it's just like, where the endgame though? Where'd the boss? We can beat Raiden Shogun before she transforms. That's par. Where's the boss? Like, and then like the best thing they got is like this boss goes invincible. It's like that's bullshit. We're gonna cap how much damage you do, and it's like bullshit. Look at her auto attack percent. I'm probably not gonna get her unless she shows up. Unless I get her for free, I'm probably never gonna get her. Can I go there while you're here? Almost a month? You didn't even know? I mean, like, the story, you kind of see it when they force it on you. But yeah. $130 on the 4th hit? 130% is pretty good, isn't it? And that's at 8, so we can assume it's like, what, 160 at cap?
Just let me know if you ever find yourself in a pinch. I can help you out.
Oh, I like that. I like that. That's a nice constellation. It looks just like her attack. Kira Buckland? Oh, yeah? That's, she does a lot of voices. That's, Erica in Fire Emblem Heroes. She's in a lot of games, Kira Buckland.
Certificate exams are straightforward enough. What it really comes down to is whether you are willing to put in the time. If you study and practice, then it's really not all that difficult.
She has a wide range, because she sounds nothing like the other characters. Millilith? The fuck? A Favonius sword? How can we give the 5 stars their 5-star weapon, but we don't give the 4 stars like a 5-star weapon? I give my 4 stars 5-star weapons. Absolutely. Yeah, her 5th hit is 121.
If the Arataki gang
87.
trouble, I'll drag every last one of them back to apologize.
121, 151. That last hit from Kaya. Yeah, Kaya is just above. Yeah, I was just looking at that one. Yeah. It makes me wonder, like, I don't even really look at the talents at all. Like, it just is what it is, so I never bother with it. Child's Wail would be a nice attack. Jean gets 146. 121, 146. Who does normal attacks? Shen has only 120, but she's not really, like, a big attacker. But she buffs herself. Claymore characters cheat. Oh, that's what you were expecting? Yeah, the fish one's cool. I like that one. Her charge attack's high. 96. Yeah, hers is low, I imagine. 120? Really? I put the fish on Sayu as well. I want to know what Rosaria is. 136, 137 at 10. And then the 5th hit is like 167 altogether? Okay. I just want to know what it compared to Rosaria. Because Rosaria is my main girl. 106. I just don't know what the 130 on Fish. I remember Fish used to be like physical DPS queen. She sure puts fucking Kaching to shame. It juggles enemies? Cool. Right, because you're doing a lot of explosions. That makes sense. I only have like 1 or 2 copies of Toma, so I don't know much about him. I know he kind of comboed with Tartaglia when he came out. A bit, but it wasn't really my style.
Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same forever is quite beautiful.
Like, and that's one of my favorite things in gacha games is like, if I were to have, like, enough, like, editing savvy or whatever, I would do, like, a channel just dedicated to, like, what if this character was released today? You know, like, I've seen some of it for, like for Smash Brothers did, like, what if this character was DLC? Like, how broken would they be? Like, how far would their limits go? Because you compare a base character to a DLC character, and DLC characters are usually, like, busted as fuck. But, like, let's say you were, let's say, because you have, like, Diluc, and then you have Hu Tao, and it's like, there's no comparison between these two characters. Which one's better? It's like, yeah, the little girl. Like, because she came out later. Like, Klee to Hu Tao, Yoimiya is debatable. But for the most part, like, characters that come out later are generally better than characters that come out sooner. Because, like, why would they make a character worse than the ones they previously made? Right? I still have more achievements? What are they? Oh. Alright, the chasm. How come I can't just... Okay. The, like, character archive. Oh yeah, there's a new character. They should. Like, Albedo, you compare... Like, Albedo's fallen off, like, so hard. When Albedo came out, he was, like, carrying, he was, like, doing so much damage, and he was nice. And now every enemy is like, I walk forward and destroy your flower. And it's like, fuck.
Traveling to other worlds is all that anyone seems to be writing about.
Like, Keqing was, like, our only Electro 5-star. Like, Fischl was better than Keqing. And then Yae Miko's, like, super Fischl. And, like, Raiden Shogun is burst Fischl or whatever. Like, hella strong. And then they started making the characters that buff other characters, like Sarah and Shenhe and Yunjin, Goro, etc. They made a character that can't crit and can't pronounce her T's correctly. Like, Ayato's probably, like, hella better than Tartaglia. Just, like, mechanically, because he doesn't... I bet his skill doesn't go on a 3-hour cooldown. I fucking guarantee it.
But alas, that is simply not the way the world works.
Like, Kazuha is, like, better than Venti, I imagine. Venti probably still holds up, but Kazuha is just... Like, he's just kind of insane with what he does. People, like, swear by him.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
But, like, if Keqing came out today, she would be, like... She would look like the Honkai Impact version of her. Because she looks good, but she just doesn't have the damage. Small, yes. Small. Yeah. I mean, I don't use Venti because I think he's a win button. But they made so many enemies that are heavy and too big that it's like, eh. They, like, built away from him. They, like, made the game go away from his design. Like, if Diluc came out today... Like, when the game first came out, Diluc was, like, the end-all, be-all, best character in the game. Everybody wanted him, like, you know. And now he just sits on the bench because there's some sassy child who likes to kill people and take money for it. Which came out. Klee as well has fallen off. Like, Klee and Yanfei are kind of similar. If you don't have constellations on Klee, she probably doesn't hold a candle to most other characters. Yeah, he was. But, like, see, there's a thing between, like, there's definitely a difference between he was the best and then, like you can say this character used to be the best, but now they're average, to this character used to be the best and now they're not even worth using. Like, that boggles the mind. Like, I think out of the 5 original 5-star characters, I think Mona and Jean aged the best. You had fun? Thanks for coming out, guy. We had some good conversations. Absolutely. Thanks for hanging out. It was nice to talk to someone. It was nice. It was nice to meet you. But I think out of the original 5, I think Jean and Mona aged the best because Mona just makes other characters better. Like she can't objectively get bad unless someone does her job better. Like most people will run Yellen over Mona, I would say, just because of Yellen's ease of access and less of a need for setup. I imagine. Kaching fell off. Chi-Chi's like, do you have any other healers? Like most people will run Diona 9 out of 10 times. I use Chi-Chi because, well, my Chi-Chi's like C10, and I'm damn well gonna use her. But yeah, I think Jean and Mona definitely aged the best. Tartaglia is basically been replaced by Ayato in a way. Like Ayato making it rain is like one of the best water characters ever. I remember day one, me and Lyra were playing, and I said, if Barbara just made it rain on the enemies, that would be infinitely better than whatever she's doing. And he's like, oh my god. If someone could just make it rain, that would be amazing. And that's literally what he does. And it's fantastic.
Onwards. We have work to do.
Klee does not age well. Basically, all the Pyro characters don't age well because of Hu Tao. You think they're not far apart? Yes, I agree. Yeah, the barb is nice. I figured that when I saw you using it, I thought you had a C6 Yelan, because then you'd have like the barb shot every time you bursted, and you'd get like 5 barb shots, and I'm like, oh yeah, that'd be OD. That'd be really good. But yeah, I could see, yeah, the subs were really good, absolutely. Personally, I do the 2-piece Millilith, 2-piece Hydro. I've had good success with it. I'm satisfied with it. But yeah, Tartaglia is... I will always say Tartaglia is one of the worst designed characters because you need constellations to play him effectively. Like, if any character needs constellations to be played, they shouldn't even be got unless they're, like, attractive to you. Yeah, like, he could have been Water Spear. We still don't have a true Water Spear character. Put Oro in the game, absolutely. We had 2 Hydro 5-stars back-to-back? But we haven't had a Pyro 5-star since Yoimiya. It's been Thunder, Water. We got 3 waters? Holy god. It's been Thunder, Water, Geo, Ice, Thunder, Water, Water. Since the last fire. Yeah. It'll probably be like a Sumeru character. I don't think they're going to add any more Inazuman characters. They kind of... Like, they played all their cards. How many characters are Inazuman? To be honest. You have... Oh yeah, that's what it should be. Absolutely. So Inazuma starts with Kazuha, then you have Kamisato, you have Sayo, Yoimiya, Sarah, Raiden Shogun, Kokomi, Toma, Goro at 8, Ito at 9, Yunjin at 10. From Leeway for no reason at all except for we want a Chinese character. And then Yae Miko at 12, Ayato 13. And then back to Leeway again with Yellen. And then 14, Kuki Shinobu. So 14 characters is actually pretty good. I still find that so weird that we're getting like random with like random just here's a Leeway character and it's like I thought we weren't in Leeway right now. Like it's just odd to me. I gotta open up the chat here. Oh yeah. Child can put your other physical DPSs over the edge, absolutely. Yes, and that's a problem. Yeah, that is a problem. That's a good point. Like, I call that shit out right away. Like, when Yelan came out, they fixed that problem. Now, you probably know this. Or you might not know this. But Yelan, I was so happy because Yelan takes Azdaha drops. As she should. She takes drops from Leeway. There was no reason for Shenhe to take Enkanomiya drops. And how come there wasn't like a character in Enkanomiya that joined us? Like, why isn't there someone there? Like, that bugs me too. Like, there should have been like a band of characters in Enkanomiya that we could have been recruitable. Like, why aren't there people that are there? It's just monsters? Really? No one's there? Not a soul? Some librarian that's an abyss guy? Like, you have a whole region, but nobody's from there. Like, what? Give me a shark man. Give me something cool, you know? But the fact that she took Azdaha drops was awesome. Because I'm like, she's not going to take Raiden Shogun drops. That doesn't make any sense. That wouldn't make any sense at all if they took Raiden Shogun drops. So yeah, like they definitely dropped the ball on Shenhe, because it's like, Shenhe's from Leeway. She lives on a mountain. She's never gone to like civilized society. Ever. What does she need? Something from under the goddamn ocean. Like, what? You're telling me you're like the strongest character in canon, but you can't power yourself up because your stuff is at the bottom of an ocean you've never possibly had a chance to go to? Because it's also across the world? Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. And the fact that Shenhe is, like, canonically the strongest character and is, like, a support is bullshit. It is hard bullshit. Hard bullshit. Like, I don't know what they were doing with Shenhe. They're like, let's make a character that's, like, canonically the strongest character in the game, make her a support, and have all her damage come from using, like, ice ghosts. Like, she's literally a character that's not supposed to have a vision. She's just supposed to have her cursed powers. Like, could you imagine if, like, oh, man. Yeah, exactly. Girl freezes tsunami. Girl lifts, yeah, exactly, carries the big rock. Kicks Osial's wife in the head. Shenhe is Chunyun's aunt and what? Let's have a look. Well, her eyes are like Hinata. Don't close your eyes at me.
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
Chelsea Kolka. Yeah, he does have those eyes. She doesn't have those eyes. Yeah, she got the Byakugan. Absolutely. Jean also has the Byakugan. She's got weird eyes. Buffed. I do agree that, I mean, Yellen does have these little slits in her eyes too. Like her pupil is like an oval slit kind of thing. Not a full slit, but it's just ovular. Like a slim oval. And Rosaria kind of too has like ovular. That's fucking weird. Like it's not centered. I guess it's just a design choice? Like, Kaching has diamonds for pupils. Her eyes have eyes.
We have work to do.
Her eyes are green. She's an Adepti, so her eyes looking like crystals kind of makes sense. Now, I'd like to believe you, but I just think it's a developer oversight. They're just like, oh, it's gonna take the newest available drops because no character comes from Enkanomiya. Does any other character need them? Is she the only character that needs those drops in the entire game? Yay? Yeah, that don't make a load of shit either. That don't make any sense. That don't make any sense at all. And then Ayato took what?
It's time to move
What
on.
did
We
Ayato
shouldn't stay
take?
here.
Did he take the Chasm Rock Boy? Yeah, Cookie's hair, it's just a cutout of Yamiko's hair. Hydro Cube. Okay. And Kokomi, I imagine, also took Hydro Cube? See, right here, they had a period of, like, we made a new boss and we need someone to take his drops. And then, because then Kokomi and Ayato are like, yeah, we take the Hydro Cube. Yeah. Yellen takes the Rock Snake thing? Yeah, okay. And then they make the big sand werewolf thing or whatever. And it's like Goro and Ito and Yunjin all take it. Okay? I don't know what Thomas takes. I have not a clue. I don't know. I wouldn't know what he took. Magu Kengi? Maybe? Kamisato Ayaka, fuck. She took the mechanical array. Yoimiya took the fire cube. I don't know what Alloy takes. Kujo Sarah took something. I fought it. The electro enemy thing in the sky. You think Toma takes? Yeah, like that makes sense. And then Kujo Sara and Raiden Shogun both took the same boss. Like, if it wasn't for Enkanomiya doing its little charade and showing up for no reason, Yae Mika would have took the Electro Oculus thing. She would have took that. Absolutely. It just feels out of place for them to require Enkanomiya and drops. Both of them. What does Shinobu take? Isn't she involved in the chasm in some way? So she probably takes the chasm thing too. She takes that off? Oh, she takes the chasm. Makes sense. Oh, she has a belly button. No way. Shenhe's not allowed to have a belly button protrusion. because it's too sexy. I don't know who wants to lick belly buttons, but it's not me. Well, maybe, but not specifically. But she's allowed to have a belly button? This is bullshit. No one else is allowed to have a belly button. Yanfei's belly button's covered up. Doesn't even exist when she bends over. Maybe it does. I think I saw something. How many other belly buttons are illegal? Diona has a belly button. Diona has a belly button? I never would have known that. Ever. I've never given her the time of day in my life. She's got one of the best themes in the game, but I've never looked at her midsection. Ever. Tartaglia used to have a belly button. Well, yeah, Kokomi, like, their place, like, their god was the big snake, and then the Archon killed it.
We shouldn't stay here.
Sort of like how Venti has, like, it's kind of like Dvalin and not Azdaha, because Azdaha was created. But it's kind of like Dvalin and Mondstadt or Andrius. It's more like Andrius, the wolf, because he's the wolf god. Like, he just exists. The big snake would be the most similar to Andrius. And then even Andrius died, but he still lingers around somehow. Where's all them belly buttons at? Bennett has a belly button. Yeah, Shenhe's the only character just not allowed to have a belly button. Razor has no belly button. Damn right. It just bugs me that, like, Shenhe is, like, canonically strongest character in the entire game is a support. Like, if this game had, like, awakenings, quote unquote, like transformations for the characters, Shenhe would go from support to, like, whips off all her ropes and just gains maximum attack. Like, that should happen. Like, if the game ever reached a point where characters could transform and unlock their full power, like, Shenhe would take her ropes off, Tartaglia would use his delusion, all Fatui Harbingers would use their delusion. You know, like, if they had some kind of transformation super-powered mode, she would take her ropes off. Miko would turn into a little fox, I don't know. But, you know, if characters, like, if Raiden Shogun turned into her, like, super boss mode fight thingy, etc., etc. Like, if characters had awakenings and transformations and stuff, Shenhe would just take her ropes off. That's all I want to say. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. He's weird. He only does the plank. That's all he does. Ito only does the plank. He has no biceps, only abs. Yeah, I would like to see 100 plus. Shenhe's auto attack does not pause. The only character does not pause. What do you mean by that? It doesn't pause. What party setup is this? This is not how I play the game. Fucking tired. I'm like, Gene Shinobi is not one. Oh, no cooldown animation? Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Where'd she go?
What exactly is teamwork?
What exactly is? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, she did a flourish there. She does a pose. Oh, I see. So that's something I never would have noticed because every other character doesn't do that. And because you usually combo end with a charge attack. Tumbles enemies? Okay.
Manifest.
I just like going double fast. Or double lunging. Yeah, I never would have known that. It's such a subtle thing. Look at that. You can just attack right out of it. Imagine if she was a DPS. Could you imagine? Imagine if claymores work like that. Oh my god. But for me, when I play, most of the time, I never like even like finish a character's combo. Because by the time I could like do this 5 times, I could have switched out. I could have used an ability, you know. I could have done something.
Obey. Manifest.
Like it's like a trivia thing. Yeah, she would. She would absolutely be able to get her full damage out. Correct. How long has this stream been? God damn. Oh my god, this went from 44 minutes to 4 hours. Well, thank you guys. I wasn't expecting to be streaming this long, but we had good conversations, good talking. I'm getting tired. I gotta go to bed. It's almost 3:45. No, 2:45, I should say. But yeah, it's been fun. Thanks for watching the Spiral Abyss and just hanging out after. It's a good time. I'll see you guys next time. If you liked what you saw, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Did you know that only 69% of people are subscribed? You can bump that up to 420 by subscribing. All those things that YouTubers are supposed to say. Anyway, thanks for coming out. I'll see you guys next time. Hey, Brandon, how you doing? And, yeah, Spiral Abyss resets tomorrow. Don't know if I'll do it tomorrow, but, yeah, you guys can look forward to that.